Hey guys, welcome back to Applesauce Podcast.
Yeah, it's your boy Key. Back on this shit real quick. The bitches, they be sucking my dick. Whoa, I do not know. Oh, I'm in the anime show. Ho, I got these bitches, they all on my dick, trying to take pictures with me. All of these niggas they see. I got ice on my teeth. Oh, I don't know who I be. Oh, this bitch is kind of scary. Whoa, fuck on this shit. I'ma just fuck on this bitch. Reload up my clip. Pull up all hollow tips. Then I shoot and dip. Oh, I drive and I'm rich. Whoa, I'm driving.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 22 of the Applesauce Podcast, the only gaming podcast where we say right off the bat, fuck the alt-right.
Fuck them.
And fuck anyone who associates themselves with Gamergate.
Fuck them.
And we're still going to add a big fuck you to China, free Hong Kong until they're free, baby.
Yeah.
My name is Broadway Vic, and joining me as always is my wonderful co-host, Mr. Lightman. What is going on, bro?
That's what I would like to know, too.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Life just comes at you fast sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to keep up.
Really?
New York City.
Really?
I'm like pretty much in poverty, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Scraping by.
Okay. Sure you are. Going to events, though, and interviewing.
Apparently
no
but
big deal.
You know what? Listen, we're still doing that at the very least, right? And we got the new guy. I think he's a pretty good man.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Key. What was his? I forgot.
VloneKii.
VloneKii, yeah, baby. You know, we rock designer clothes out here, even though I was just talking about how I'm in poverty.
Yeah.
But fuck it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, just because you are poor,
Yeah.
doesn't mean you have to give the appearance of being poor.
So dress like how you want to be.
Exactly, dude. Manifest it, bro. Dress what you want to be, you know? That's why I show up dressed as, like, Clark Kent sometimes, you know? I want to be Superman in the future.
Uh-huh. He's a journalist, you know that, right?
Yeah, that's why I wear suits every day to work. Anything else going on?
For me?
Yeah.
Been a horrible year for me.
You know what?
A horrible year for me.
Horrible?
Yeah.
In terms of?
Health.
Ah.
Yeah, year started with my stomach being messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It was puking blood. You know?
Yeah.
Just excrement and
We're
blood.
just going to go right into it.
We're really gonna go right
Fuck
into
it,
it. Which is my excuse, actually. But yeah, my stomach, I thought it healed. Went to the doctor. There was like, hasn't fully healed.
Yeah.
They should have told me that.
You got a virus.
All right. They should have told me that.
Yeah.
That it wasn't gonna heal after they told me I could stop taking my medicine.
Yeah.
So I'm the idiot who decided to be like, you know what? Thanksgiving. Let me get a couple dairy products in me.
God.
No.
I was just recently informed that being lactose intolerant is actually a normal thing.
See, that's the thing though. I'm not lactose intolerant.
I didn't know
It's
that.
just milk I can't drink.
I think that's lactose intolerance.
No, yeah, but like I can eat ice cream, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese, love cheese.
Oh God, yeah.
It's just milk I can't drink.
I just pour through milk. The only thing is, I'm scared of doing that gallon milk challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody's like physically able to do that. Like you're supposed to drink a gallon in an hour.
Yeah.
I think there was an episode of a regular show about that.
There is.
There was,
Yeah. What is it? Pops gets into like a milk coma.
Right. Yeah, they go get him out. No. Oh man, yo, shout out regular show, bro. I love that.
Love the show.
It's my fucking
Ending
show.
probably could have been better.
Maybe, but I still
Still a
cried at
great
the end
show.
of it, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It was nice.
As
It
soon
was
as
a
that
good,
David Bowie song popped up, I was like, oh God.
great show.
Man. But what do you think, man? You think we should just get back into it, get right into the news?
Hopefully on a more consistent basis. We also have announcements coming up.
More announcements, yes, we
Yes.
do. We're also under the new, where we're going now under the umbrella of Studio 149.
I mean, we've been there for a while,
Yeah,
but it's like more official now.
it's more official now.
Mhm.
We also got a new logo. I think I already mentioned it last time, but we finally got everything settled on that side, so the logo's gonna be a little bit more professional on the thumbnails.
Yes. And we're just saying this, right?
Mhm.
Because they told us we cannot go the whole first week of December.
Yeah.
Without uploading something.
Yeah, and look at us now. Who would have thought, man?
Money.
Nah.
Money would have thought.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're absolutely right.
You know, investments were made.
Yeah,
Money was diluted, you know.
We're doing it, man.
Yes,
we're working on a couple of things.
You can't refund that.
You can't.
No.
We gotta make this money back somehow. But yeah, listen, we're Still working on a lot of things. 2020 is just around the corner. Brand new decade.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a different thing, man. Studio 149. What's gonna happen in that decade? Only we can tell.
Yes, it's our destiny. It's our future to shape,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna start off with a blast.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
Yes.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yes.
But fuck it. For now, let's get right into the news, bro.
All right, let's do it.
Bro, it is December. You know what that means.
Oh man.
Award season.
Okay. No, thank you.
Apple just recently held an award event right in New York City, which we gotta get into someday.
Did they?
Yeah. And listen, even though Mario Kart Tour just came out in September, even though it was 4 months ago.
September.
Either way, listen, it came out in September. Apparently, it was the most downloaded game of 2019 for Apple.
That's not surprising.
It's not surprising to you?
No.
You beat out games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Minecraft.
Mhm.
All these games have an established rapport. Mine is Call of Duty.
Okay.
Wait, yes, I guess I'll just move on to the next news. Jeez.
No, I'm just saying it's not surprising because, right? I think
Yeah.
people underestimate how big of a franchise Mario Kart is.
Mario Kart is.
I mean, Mario
It's
Kart
like-
on the Wii sold 32 mil.
Mhm.
Right? I don't even think Call of Duty sold that much.
On a
Like
single system.
no, even if you combined a single release, I don't think any of them actually match that.
Really?
Yeah. But we could look
Fact
that up.
check it, baby. At the end of the episode, we're going to
Right.
fact check this man.
I mean, Mario
'Cause
Kart
I don't believe it.
8 is that combined, the Wii U, just Mario Kart 8. The Wii U and the deluxe version.
Yeah.
It's close to about 20 mil now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bro, those numbers are staggering. But yeah, you're right. Listen, Mario, like 2D Mario, is his own thing.
Yes, it
3D
is.
Mario, it's his own thing.
Mhm.
Mario Kart, I think that's where that's where the mainstream hold of the Mario brand is.
Maybe.
I think so. I feel like Mario Kart never fails. Like Nintendo's never come out and be like, well, it hasn't hit expectations. But then again, most Nintendo games usually do hit expectations,
And they'll only release one per gen.
right?
So you
You
don't
think
have
we're
to
gonna
worry
get Mario
about
Kart 9?
Hell no.
No,
No, not till Switch 2 comes out.
Switch 2. That's a terrible name.
Super Switch?
Super, super, the Super Switch. God, I hope they don't go back to those weird naming conventions. I think, listen, it works now.
Mhm.
Just yeah, you're right. Probably just call it not even like the new Nintendo Switch. Don't even call it that. Just
No.
call it the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Market it exactly how you're doing it, and people are gonna love it, man. But yeah, listen. In its first 24 hours, it raked in about $1 million, and then at the end of its first month, that number was at 37 or 34 million, dude. Game is, I don't know, but it's selling for these people.
It's making money.
It's making
Have you
money.
wasted any money on that?
Me? No, absolutely not. But they just released the bus driver Waluigi, bro, and I
Tempting.
showed you them.
It's tempting.
I showed him to you.
No, yeah, you have.
Yes. God, he's such a classy bitch, bro. I need to play as him, bro. You have no idea. I don't know why they associated Waluigi and Daisy with London for some reason. But I love it, man. Waluigi's killing it. God, just add him to Super Smash Brothers, bro. If you're adding Terry, if Terry can be in this game, so can Waluigi.
Let's not
man.
insult Terry here.
Well,
Okay?
I think Waluigi's a bigger name than Terry. Anybody on the internet can at me. I want all the smoke. Fuck it. Waluigi's a bigger name than most video game characters. Just off internet presence alone, bro.
I want to see where this goes.
You wanna? There's someone should challenge me. I'm not wrong. But listen, a little bit of I guess sad news. We got a couple of card games that have been shut down. Gwent has been one of them. The Witcher card game.
Yeah,
for those who
I
don't know.
remember that.
And the Elder Scrolls Legends has also been shut down.
Have they?
Yeah.
I don't really keep up with card games,
Yeah.
honestly.
Also, I kind of saw it coming. Just because Hearthstone was a mega success, and it still is.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean every other card game or every franchise needs a card game. I don't know. I can't explain why Hearthstone took off the way it did. But listen, you could have told me, yo, we're making a The Witcher card game. I would have been like, listen, bro, that shit's gonna fail within 2 years. I don't even know why you're putting money into this.
The thing is, right? Have you actually played Hearthstone?
I did, yeah.
All right. Have you played Gwent?
Gwent?
Yeah.
Gwent is like
I hated that game.
but it's like a spin-off, isn't it? It's like it was like a mini game in The Witcher 3.
It was, yes. And then they made that minigame into an actual full-fledged... And I hated the minigame, by the way. I never played the actual Gwent.
God.
I got the beta and all that. I never played it just because I hated the minigame. As a card game, the minigame sucked. I never understood how people got into it like that.
I wonder, man. I do wonder, man. It's like... I guess, like, even now, like, real-life card-building games, like the Pokemon TCG and Yu-Gi-Oh! I understand why people play those. But, like, digital ones, I'm not sure why they do that.
See, that's the thing, though. Like, for a card game, Gwent to me, like I said, it made no sense. Like, I'm used to card games where you can drop down a card, right? And then, obviously, your opponent goes, you go, Yu-Gi-Oh! Hearthstone, you know? I get that, but Gwent was just weird. And Gwent, you had like a little pool of energy that you can use. Yeah. So you can put as many characters down as you want it.
Really?
Yeah.
So it didn't play like your standard TCG sort of game?
No, it didn't. It was more like you both put down cards, and then the stronger put down wins.
Really?
Yeah, it was like...
I thought it would have been at least a little more depth to it.
I mean, probably. I'm pretty sure there was like weaknesses and all that.
Yeah.
But I'm just basing this off the Witcher 3. Yeah, the mini game. No, actually, not even the beta. The mini game.
The mini game
in Witcher 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
And I hated it.
It's crazy because I remember reading about Gwent as the mini game. Like people were really taking to it, and I think they took like a little bit of hype that Reddit gave it, and they're like, I think we can make this franchise. I don't think it panned out how they thought it would. I mean, it did go on for longer than anybody should.
1-2 years,
right? Which is a lot more than most games. Longer than Evolve.
Oh, definitely. That died within the year. Still love that game.
What, Evolve?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You wait. You said you like Evolve?
Oh, I loved Evolve. Yes.
Get out of here, really?
It was just not well balanced. The balancing in Evolve sucked.
So wild because we saw that video earlier today. Yeah. About Evolve. And I was like, whatever the fuck happened to this game? Apparently they packed it with shit. By the way, there's like 1,000 monsters or something. The guy was just scrolling through them.
No, those were skins.
Oh, they were skins?
Yeah.
Oh, now.
It's only, what 2, 4, 6... I think it was only 8 monsters.
What the fuck, we Rain Manning that shit, dude?
I'm remembering the screen, yes.
You're remembering the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
So it was like
For 8... people who cannot see, I'm pretty sure I saw smoke coming out of this man's head, bro.
But I think it was 8 monsters. It was just horribly unbalanced, especially when new monsters came out. Yeah. And I hate when studios do that. Right. You know, because that's the whole point of that. Have the monster come in, or any actually new character in most games. They have to come in. They gotta be overpowered, because you need to drive attention to it. Hopefully, people buy into it and whatnot.
Right. Hate it, especially the way that they were rolling them out. I think like you had to pay for each new monster. Yeah, or something like that.
And it's like $20. These were not cheap. These were not cheap characters.
Right.
Like
there's a reason. I mean, there's a ton of reasons why Evolve failed. I think that was the main one though.
Yeah,
but that was like
the DLC. It was crazy. It had like $1,000 worth of DLC when it first came out.
But also, that was like at the height of like we're gonna charge DLC. Everybody for everything. Yes, you know. Evolve thought they had it.
I enjoyed the game for what it was. Yeah. Never played as a monster. Hated the monster. Don't care about the monster.
Oh, you don't never like playing as the monsters?
I don't. I've never in any game with asymmetrical gameplay like that. I don't like playing as the bad guys.
Really?
Yeah, I'm more of a team player guy.
More of a team player?
Yeah. I always play support.
I see that, bro. I mean, yeah, then again, I don't know how people get, and of course, they do, but I don't know how to get enjoyment out of playing like a monster and Evolve. It's like, what's the fun in that, bro? Like, the fun is in grouping together and taking a massive monster down. Right. It's not in being the monster, just like beating the shit out of somebody.
The thing that I didn't get about that is the esports. It had an esport.
It had an esport?
Yeah. How so you have a team, obviously, that plays the heroes, and then you have your one player who's always the monster or something.
So it's just like the best monster players play against like the best
better teams. Yeah.
Like what? That doesn't make sense.
It never made sense to me. Like I saw it.
You're being like you saying there was an actual tournament held?
No, yeah, they held esports tournaments.
I gotta look up the details for this.
You should, because
no way that was managed properly.
Right. I still don't know how that would go.
Like, I can't even think of it.
Right.
What I said is probably what happened.
Yeah, because no matter how good you can be as a monster, you're just not gonna be
a well-balanced,
coordinated team.
Exactly. Like you're just not. You know. I'm sorry,
but it was the thing.
I mean, listen. Again, jokes on us, and we look like clowns. And apparently, like a monster guy won a tournament once, but no,
it's not a monster guy. It's a whole team. So you have your team. It's a 5 players. Obviously, it's a 5 group team. You have your 4 monster hunters, and then you have your 1 monster player.
Nah, I gotta look up the details, man. My brain hurts just thinking about it, though. But speaking of Gwent and The Witcher 3 just had a DLC pack that was released on none other than Deamon X Machina, dude.
Yes.
This was a shock to me. I know it's just skins, bro.
Yeah.
But it's such a wild collaboration. Like, it's such a wild crossover. The Witcher 3 had a DLC skin pack for Deamon X Machina.
Do you think that only got greenlit because The Witcher 3 came to the Switch?
Oh, yeah, of course it did. I'm just saying, even then, why?
It's just a weird. Yeah, I saw it now. Like,
so weird,
there's
dude.
no way this. I mean, it's what's the name? Geralt, right? Geralt.
Yeah.
Geralt.
And the lady, which, listen, in my defense, I haven't played The Witcher. I don't know nothing.
Who was it?
About
The red hair?
characters. I got the picture right here. A lady with a silver hair on it.
Oh, Ciri then.
Siri?
Yeah.
It might be.
Because
but
I know
can't-
it's Ciri. It's like Trini, something like that.
Yeah, Siri. Yeah, Gerald and Siri.
And then I forget the girl with the black hair, which
God.
she has the most regular name I think. Out
I'm
of both
so
of them.
ready for Henry Cavill to just be Gerald. Oh, that drops this month, right?
Yeah.
So ready for that. But yeah, Siri, man, and Gerald are the Deamon X Machina, which makes less sense than the Breath of the Wild skin on Skyrim, which I never got, by the way.
It's not even a skin. It's just clothes.
This is clothes.
Yeah.
Even
See,
then,
that's it's just clothes. You're
Just
wearing
clothes.
Link's tunic. Or
It's
not
why?
even you. You're using the Breath of the Wild blue shirt, but in Deamon X Machina, it's a whole skin. You
No.
look like Geralt.
You look like Gerald, dude.
And
You
Siri, yeah.
are Gerald, and you're Gerald and Siri.
But
And
that's for the
Deamon X
character
Machina
or the
is just
robot?
Weird, dude. It's such a weird crossover. What?
Is it the character model or the robot?
Well, no, it's a character model for sure.
Nah. I mean, you're not gonna see him that often though.
Oh yeah, I mean, but you can still like jump out of the robot and
No, you can. I like doing that at the end of a game. Still though, like that's. I mean, I guess you can roleplay now. Oh, I'm Geralt. I've been transported to.
transported to the future.
Right.
I gotta find my way back, guys. I'm Henry Cavill, by the way.
I mean, if it was a character that I love, I would roleplay that. Like if it was Link,
Yeah.
like I would be like, yo, this is badass Link right here.
Honestly, listen, games where there's a silent protagonist, that I mean, you pretty much have to do that. Like, there's no way unless you're some sort of psycho, just sitting in front of the TV, and your character's just silent the whole time. Like, come on, give the fucking kid a backstory, man.
Right.
Don't be weird. They're like, oh, I'm a stoic hero, thrust into death. Shut up. No, I was an orphan child. I saw both my parents die in a fire, and now I'm out here to change the world and save it.
Or
So
like
that way people don't go through it.
right, or like with Breath of the Wild Link, I just be ad-libbing whatever thing he has to say.
Yeah, and it's crazy because in my head canon, bro, Link is a young it's a young youth from the Bronx in Hyrule.
You know,
Just like, yo, dead ass, really?
you want me to do what now?
Ganon. I don't fuck with Ganon. I just don't
Right?
kill him. I'm killing him today.
Yeah.
I'll sleep for 100 years, but I'm awake now.
Right. This guy's gonna get got.
Where's my Thunder helmet at? Which I just got, by the way. Which is wow.
It's a nice
I
helmet.
hate that game. So.
You hate Breath of
I
the
hate
Wild.
it so much.
You hate Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted
Makes no
to it.
sense.
And I got re-addicted to it, and I'll tell you why when we get to the second part of the podcast.
Okay.
But Nintendo Switch has now outsold the PlayStation 3 in Japan. It has surpassed over 10.4 million units, which is it like,
Impressive.
Is it faster than with the PlayStation?
So it has only been out 2 years, man.
You're right. Mathematically, it's just yeah. But man, that's crazy, man. The Switch is moving units, bro.
It is. And its next goal is the Wii.
The Wii?
Yep.
The Wii's the highest selling console.
I think
in
at
Japan.
13 million.
Get out of here, really?
Mhm.
I think
That's
it
the
might do
Wii,
it.
no?
I think it might do it.
I
You know,
mean,
Animal
give it
Crossing
no
is still
2
not
more
out.
years, right? I mean, yeah, the Switch probably still has 2 years, right?
Probably.
2 or 3 years.
Hell yeah, maybe
Animal
even-
Crossing.
especially if there's like a Switch Pro, which we're all still waiting for. By the way, Nintendo, please give us a Switch Pro. At least announce it. Stop playing with us. We know it's out there.
Yeah, it should be interesting, man.
I mean, and not only that, it's getting a lot of momentum because it also sold a lot of units during Black Friday as well.
It did. Like that's your description of the.
It's not even like I don't even need to pull up numbers honestly, because
Yeah, you do.
First of all, I don't know them.
Just ballpark it.
Just ballpark
Yeah.
it like about 800,000 units.
There you go. That's what everybody's been saying. They sell more, maybe, but I usually see the ballpark about 800,000 for now.
Yeah, and apparently it's now hit about 17.5 million units in just America alone.
Mm-hmm.
The Switch is, I mean, I thought it was going to sell more because I felt like for a while there was losing momentum.
Mm-hmm.
But they really turned it around in the holiday season, man. I didn't think it was gonna
Holiday season is always Nintendo season.
And of course, listen, there's a reason why the Switch regained momentum. And, listen, it's no shock here, bro, why it gained so much momentum. And that's because, despite everything, all the mud that was being thrown at it, all the negative news and all the leaks that were going on before the game launched, Pokemon Sword and Shield, dude, still sold 6 million units.
Good.
Right?
Worldwide?
Worldwide, yes.
Yeah, nice.
Sold about 2 million in America.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other 4, of course, all around the world. But, bro, how is Pokemon still moving units? I don't like.
Pokemon is a great
personally,
franchise.
I love Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get how it's still moving so many units, dude.
It
Nintendo
appears-
came out and said this is the highest selling games on the Switch, which is impressive,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the highest grossing Pokemon game in like its first 24 hours
Mm-hmm.
in Pokemon history.
Mm-hmm.
How, dude? Like, how is it? How were you guys still moving units?
It targets kids, man. You're never gonna run out of kids to target to,
Right? Jeez.
And like plus, yeah, every gen is everybody's Gen 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if they for you, it's
That's
for
true.
me, you and me.
We're
This is
veterans
like
now.
Gen 8, right?
Yeah.
But like my little sister,
Yeah.
you know, or any little kid, you know, this is their introduction to it, you know,
Right?
and it's always good, and they're into it because you're like, yo, I've always played Pokemon. I have fond memories of Pokemon.
And I'm jealous of them.
If you ask me what I think about Pokemon, I'm like, yeah, that's great. You should get into it, and yeah.
And you know why I'm so jealous of it? Because as soon as the game, so by the way, it sold 6 million over a weekend,
Mhm.
which is fucking bananas, bro. I don't get it. But I'm jealous of the kids who are playing Pokemon for the first time because they're seeing everything that I had to imagine seeing when I was a kid.
In
Right?
3D.
Yeah, because the animations have been going viral on Twitter,
Mhm.
and we're talking about Sabo's crying animation, like when they first introduced the new starters to you.
Yeah.
There's a little animation, it's kind of cute. Not
Mhm.
gonna lie, right? Of that shows off a little bit of personality from Score Bunny, Sabo, and Grookey. Ah, man,
But quick, what do you think of Pokedex Gate or Dex Gate or whatever the hell they're calling it?
what with the lack of Pokemon?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yes, I'm glad that you asked that. Actually, it was one of my talking points. People have been shitting a lot on Game Freak, right?
Mhm.
Because they're like, "Oh my god, the game just came out and modders are already adding Pokemon on Pokemon to the games." It's like, yeah, but the animations. This is something I didn't expect personally. I thought they were just gonna throw it out there and be like, "This is what we can do," but yo, the personalities that they put on these Pokemon, the Sword and
Which
Shield.
the modders or
No, not the modder,
Okay.
bro. Game Freak, bro. The little dog.
Mhm.
Yo,
Yapper?
yeah, whatever his name is, right? He walks up to you when you're in the wild.
Yeah.
Bro, he runs up to you and like gets on his hind legs. He like barks at you. You can play fetch with him.
Yeah. But have you seen the other one? The one where people are like, look at how
They gave
half-assed.
Lucario and Naruto run,
Mhm.
which is crazy.
No, but I'm saying, have you seen the one where they like, look at how half-assed these animations are? With like double kick
I don't.
and all
Oh,
that.
okay. Well, listen, the battle animations they still have a lot
But like,
to be desired. But
what do you
it's
want?
like,
What do you want to see from that though?
You're-
Do you really want them to rig every model
right?
to do something?
That's-
To do an
that's
individual kick? You
a lot of work. Like,
damn
listen,
mind,
a
right?
ton of work already went into getting these Pokemon in the game, and giving these Pokemon these animations, like the Mr. Mimes,
Yeah.
the Yapper. Every Pokemon here has an animation that's unique to them.
Yeah.
You're telling me you want to add all this extra stuff? Yeah, listen, it's
Yeah, like-
cool that the modders are adding more Pokemon, but are they adding the animations? Are they adding them into the overworld?
They're probably taking them off from the old games.
That's
I
just-
haven't really seen them.
Me neither, actually. It's just wild, though.
Like-
Like, the animations are really cool
Mhm.
outside of the battle thing, but of course, it's like you said. Like, what would possibly satisfy the Pokemon community?
Everything. They want everything all at once. Quick.
Yeah, the games are never gonna be like the anime.
It isn't. Now, honestly, man, I love Dexgate. Love it.
Why?
Why? Because like I keep up with Pokemon tournaments.
Mhm.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
right? I watch them, and I'm tired of seeing like the same Pokemon or the same team. Everybody's always using the same teams, and it's the same Pokemon gen in, gen out.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, obviously, we're still gonna see Charizard because it's fucking Charizard.
Yeah, of course.
I wish he would have stayed out.
Yeah.
Like, he's in the game.
You wish Charizard wasn't in a Pokemon game?
Yeah, because I'm tired of seeing Charizard.
Well, that's not crazy neither.
And just like I'm tired of seeing certain Pokemon.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see them. Hopefully next gen we get a different batch of Pokemon, along with some new Pokemon, and that's gonna make me super happy because every gen now you can just keep adding new things, man.
And also, I think
you change it up.
And some fans are like deluding themselves, bro. Like the Pokemon battles aren't gonna be like Naruto Ninja Storm, you know. I think that's what they want to see. Like they want to see some bullshit like that.
Hell no.
That would be pretty dumb.
Huh?
That would be I wouldn't say dumb. I think the concept would be interesting. But it's just like I like Pokemon how it is right now. Call me whatever. Like maybe I'm stuck in the old ways.
I don't care. Like I can't imagine myself enjoying really Pokemon like that.
I can imagine myself enjoying the Pokemon battles being like Ninja Storm.
I can't.
I actually could.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, it's like, you guys,
it's
like,
just,
there's so many Pokemon, dude.
See, that's the thing, though, right? Because if you're trying to make a game like this, right, you're going to have to add, like, a dodging mechanic.
Yeah.
Right? Some moves that have to have their own animations, like double team.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, how do you control that? Like, because then you need to dedicate some AI, some processing into that. AI, if you do double team, they're not just going to stand there. You know, because everybody's going to expect them all. They're all going to run around crazy.
Right. It's just, at this point, unfortunately, corners have to be cut. And the battle system works. The tournaments.
I like it. I haven't really, like, I've seen stuff that I'm like, oh, this is funny. Like the double kick one. To me, I just find it hilarious because to me, it looks more like a drop kick. They just jump.
Yeah.
But I love drop kicks. That's the thing. So, yeah, to me, it's just like, I'm enjoying the hell out of this game so far.
Yeah. I know where we're coming off across as, like, apologist here. But, like, there's some entitled people on Twitter, bro. And I've seen, like, some of the hot takes. It's like, you cannot imagine the work that already went into the Pokemon that are in the game. You can't expect them to just hit, how many Pokemon are we at now? 900? You just not.
I'm not sure how many are in Sword and Shield, but it was at 850, I think, last I saw.
You're just not gonna do it, dude. I'm sorry.
I don't know. People think you're just gonna cut and paste, export from the 3DS, import into.
And then even if they would have done that, people would have still found a way, something to complain about.
Right. Well, they couldn't update the graphics.
They could have given us new animation.
Right. Look at this. Look at this rigging, man.
They tried it. You guys complained also.
Right.
And man, but listen, that's enough about Pokemon for now. There's only one thing that I care about, right? The new exciting future of gaming, bro. Google Stadia launched to lukewarm reviews, right?
Lukewarm.
Yeah.
Stadia wished it was lukewarm. Tepid.
And it's so crazy. I wanted to say tepid, but I went with lukewarm. Man, it's like I don't even know what to say. Somebody posted like the player count for Destiny 2.
Yes.
I think it was like 3 people playing online.
It was like
4,000.
It was like 10,000, give or take 1,000 or so.
God, I was like, those are low numbers.
They're saying that it's because they didn't send out the game code
properly
at once. No, that's what people are saying.
Oh,
that not everybody got their game code. Like a week later, the numbers went up. But you would hope so.
For?
Well, because the game came for free with it. Remember?
Wait, I guess I don't understand.
Yeah, you know
can you just like launch Stadia and just immediately start streaming it?
I'm not sure actually.
What do you need a code for? Just
you need the code for Destiny. I guess it's to make like an owner's code. Because remember, the games aren't free.
Okay, all right, yeah, right, you're right. I'm just being dumb now. But yeah, of course. The codes didn't come with the system.
No,
like,
they didn't.
Would have thought like you guys marketed Destiny 2 as like one of the main reasons to play Stadia.
Yeah, it went out in batches.
What do you mean batches, bro?
Yeah.
I would have been mad as shit. Like, you guys are rolling it out regionally, dude. Come on, give me my code. I'm trying to stream this shit now.
Also, it's just a bandwidth hog.
It's crazy that we ran the numbers. Like we did the math ourselves. I didn't think we were gonna be that close, but yo, the fucking data. Based
on what they said when they announced it, we did the math in our heads.
It was rough numbers,
right?
Rough numbers.
But we got close. I think we had it at like 96 gigs an hour.
Which is what?
And we were still below what people are saying that they're getting out of it.
Yo, people's
and
data,
not even in 4K.
a lot of people's data cap is like 100 gigs, bro.
Right.
You're done in like 30 minutes,
Joe,
or however long this shit is. But yeah, it's eating up like crazy. Maybe it's more of shining a light on how bad the internet can be in America.
No, yeah, but that's still on them though, because they said ISPs are gonna. No, they're not.
Yeah,
ISPs. That's the stupidest thing you could have said.
Oh, but you don't understand internet. No,
No.
not,
No, they're not. There's a reason why they took out net neutrality. They're not gonna do that.
No,
what are you,
they're
stupid?
Not. Just stop. What are you trying to,
then you have the little thingy that comes with it. What's it called?
The Chromecast.
There you go.
Yeah.
It gets heated up.
Some people have said that it's bricked on him.
Yeah. And honestly,
can you believe that?
How does it get heated up?
Also, that, yeah.
It's like, what is that doing?
And
that it gets heated up.
Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla here, bro. I don't understand technology. Someone please tell me why your streaming heats up. I mean, listen, maybe
your streaming device.
This is still probably a little processing done on the hardware, of course.
Maybe, but it shouldn't be heating up like that.
Like, it shouldn't brick.
I've had people that said they can't even touch it.
Yeah.
Because of how hot it gets.
Because of how hot it gets?
And I'm like, oh, hold up. But, like, the Roku devices that we've used before, they don't get heated up.
Right. I've streamed Netflix at 4K for, like, 13 hours straight once.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing ever gets heated.
It never once. You don't smell the burning plastic.
No. Exactly.
So I can't, for the life of me, figure out what happened there.
Right. People
and then you
say
can't even,
that Stadia has a little bit.
You also need the Chromecast because you can't just go on the website.
Yeah, right. They said all these things like they're rolling
next
that
year
also out.
Yeah, they're rolling them over time.
It's like, bro,
next year's the official
just
launch.
Let me stream the games. Like I already wasn't sold on it, and you're preventing me from playing your fucking stupid.
Right over its launch
thing.
week. Yeah, it's just every news about Stadia just made me go like, I'm so happy I didn't buy into this.
Right. I was reading it like, I'm glad I dodged that bullet.
But then you have this Defenders. This is the future, you know.
I mean, you did try xCloud and you didn't enjoy it.
I still had hiccups with the xCloud though.
I don't personally. I don't even know where I stand on game streaming anymore. It's like if Microsoft's gonna invest into it and Stadia's gonna invest into it, hopefully Google keeps that up, right? And it, fixes all of the problems that it has, and maybe it can be a viable thing for somebody who wants to play games
Silicon
that
Valley.
way.
Honestly, if you're gonna stream games, you're gonna be in Silicon Valley. There's no way anybody outside of that is gonna be able to stream.
That's true, unless you have like a wild internet package.
Yeah. I like how some people go like, "Oh, well, I have no data cap." Well,
I have no data cap.
Thankfully, you don't have
500 megabits a second, bro. I'm gonna eat Stadia. It's like, well, yeah, you can.
Good for you.
Someone fucking
right.
Idaho.
Good for you,
Come
Mr.
on,
1%er. Not everybody has
Not
that.
everybody has fucking access to
Right.
that. You know how fortunate we are to have the internet that we do?
Yeah, and for the price.
I'm almost certain that the data cap thing, we were grandfathered into it. I'm pretty sure they have data caps now, dude.
I think they do, actually.
It's crazy that we don't have one.
Yeah, but because we've been there for a while.
Yeah, fucking years, bro. If they ever come out and give me some bullshit like,
No.
oh, we're capping you at 200 gigabytes. I mean, fuck you. I'm not paying for this shit no more.
You're capping this bill too. Cause
might as well put a cap on this shit,
right? Because I ain't paying for this. You must be at your damn mind, right?
And all right, but we finally get to something that I want to talk about.
Okay.
let me clear my throat, adjust myself on the seat here, right? Because a Hideo Kojima game just came out, right?
Oh,
but now we got a ton of Hideo Kojima problems too, right? Apparently, Kojima has not been taking the criticism of Death Stranding very well.
Obviously,
he was interviewed by an Italian published thingy, whatever. Right? I'm so heated. That's why I can't even say it. And Kojima was talking about how, the problem with the American criticism of Death Stranding is that Death Stranding just, and I'm paraphrasing here, Americans are just stupid. It's not a shooter, so it goes above their head a lot of the time.
You're translating.
Thematically, it's a very deep game. It's just, it goes over their head. It's just, bro, I can fucking believe it. How pretentious and how far up his own ass this man was. I was reading this shit like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's like this is a French new wave, you know.
Right? Just,
Not everybody is gonna get it.
like
This is the watching the paint dry.
yeah,
Documentary.
of video games. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, yeah. And he held like a museum, right? Like in honor of himself.
Oh.
It's like, what the fuck is he? What is wrong with him, bro?
I hated that.
Yeah, and like he was taking what concept art that he didn't make,
Yeah,
and he wasn't crediting the people.
yeah. That's one of the biggest
What the
complaints I heard about that.
Bro, I was like losing my that week was nothing but a week of negative news for Kojima, bro.
Yeah.
Everything I heard.
Which you know, the funny thing about the concept art not being credited is they have quotes of Kojima
Yeah.
next to pictures of Kojima.
Of course. Yo.
So like,
Oh,
how do
what?
you take the time, right, to quote this idiot,
Right?
this guy who has his head so far up his ass,
God, and it's
who's
like,
bought into his cult of personality.
some of them are not even like.
But you can't credit
insightful,
the artist who did the concept art, really.
Right? It's like some of the shit is like just like fake woke.
Right.
It's like, I know everything, technically, because the things that I don't know. So technically, I know everything. It's pretty much. I feel like that's how Kojima writes most of his stories, bro. It's just like,
Probably.
what the fuck are you talking about? You're trying to be deep, but you're coming across as like
Which is like
so ungenuine.
it is,
and fake.
and it makes Death Stranding even funnier because
Yeah.
there are lines in Death Stranding
God,
that just like
I'm flabbergasted.
who
me, man.
greenlit this?
Just-
Huh?
And you're just like, yeah, Kojima definitely wrote this game.
Yes,
Well, I mean, of course he didn't translate it, but like, come on.
but when you have your name plastered everywhere, you're gonna get the
Listen,
brunt of the listing.
If it's produced by Kojima, if it's a game by Kojima, if it's written, directed, and musically curated by
Composed, right?
Kojima, not even composed. It was like, oh, Kojima curated the music. Shut the fuck up, Jesus Christ, bro.
If it's just by Kojima,
Get off your own dick, bro.
you're also
Jesus.
gonna get this thing.
Yeah,
The
you're
point.
gonna get all of the criticism, everything.
Rightfully so. I've always hated that.
From the bland gameplay to the what the fuck story, right?
So, right, what do you think about the defenders of this, though?
I think because at the end, like, art is subjective, right?
Yes.
There's gonna be people who love it. Like, there was I don't know if you heard about this. There was an art piece that was recently sold for $120,000. I think the name of the art piece was called "Starving Artist."
Mhm.
The fucking guy just duct taped a banana to a wall, and that's the art. Like, that's pretty much what this is. It's just like, yeah. So like, sometimes people think something is art.
Mhm.
A majority of the time, there's gonna be a ton of other people go, "That's not. You're just out of your mind." It's one of
Alright.
those situations.
My problem with the defenders
Mhm.
is how they're quick to be like, oh, it doesn't suck because you don't like it. I think it's a great game, right?
Yeah.
But like, why don't they think, all right, I think it's a great game, but maybe it does suck to them.
Mhm.
The thing is, they only see things through their own lenses, right? Like, there's a couple of games I love, other people hate. I'm not gonna be like, it's still a great game.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be like, all right, it's a great game to me.
Mhm.
I personally love this game. I understand why you might hate it.
Yeah.
But these people do not.
They
They
don't do
can't
that.
see outside their own box.
They don't meet you in the middle of anything.
Right? They're like, no, it's a great game, and you hate it because it's not your type. It's like,
It's not your type of game. It's too deep for you. Themes go over your head. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, Kojima said that the game is like a sort of response to like Trump and Brexit.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, we know that. Like, the guy, like, his name is Sam Bridges.
Yeah.
America. You're trying to unify people. The themes aren't deep.
You're
guys.
not
Like,
subtle,
you're not,
bro.
You're
man.
not subtle.
Yeah, this
Like,
is
I
a
know.
brick to the face. And like,
we understand the game.
yeah, the thing that makes me hate the game more is its fans. Actually,
Wait, what?
the thing that makes me hate the game the most,
Uh-huh.
yeah, the thing that makes me hate the game
Mhm.
the most is its fans, or just Kojima fans in general.
Yeah, it's sort of like the PlayStation thing all over for you, again.
Yeah. And it's just like, yo, listen, I get you might like the game, right?
Mhm.
That's cool and all. I hate it. You know, I think
Yeah.
it's stupid, right? But why are you so damn blinded by your love of this guy that you're just like, no, it's a great game.
You
There's
just
nothing
don't
wrong
see
with it. Yeah.
You don't want to accept the criticism.
Right. And
Neither
I-
does. And you know what? You know why? Because neither does Kojima. Kojima just does he. And of course, like, if it's from your mind, if I make a piece of art and people are just trashing it online, I might double down and just be like, listen, fuck yeah, this is a great piece of art. Like, fuck, I don't know what you guys are talking about. But you got to be able to handle criticism a lot better than how Kojima's handling it.
Also,
Yeah.
Since we're already piling on this,
Mhm.
I also hate the credit that the studio gets
Yeah.
about how quick the turnaround is on the production. You
Okay.
know, how they formed a team.
Yeah.
They put out a game in 4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I hate how people go like, it's just amazing that this team can do that, right?
Yeah.
But they're not taking into account. First of all, they got funded by Sony,
Mm-hmm.
right? They also got an engine by Sony.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm willing to bet, right? If you give any studio the money
Mm-hmm.
and an engine that they don't have to build
And they sent Guerrilla Game employees over
Yeah.
there, right?
to help them.
Yeah.
If you give any new studio that, I'm willing to bet they'll also crank out a game in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, usually it's the engine that takes up the most time
Right.
when you're building anything.
Also, 4 to 5 years, like, games are being made on a yearly basis now.
Right.
I was like,
No, yeah, but obviously we're gonna have the people go like, well, yeah, they're being made on a yearly basis by thousand people team.
okay, you're right.
Establish this thing, right?
Mhm.
Kojima's probably 100 something. I'm just lowballing it here.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go with 100 people, right?
Mhm.
I'm assuming it's probably more. I haven't seen the credits for the game, right?
Yeah.
But let's go with 100 people. But right, but you're not taking into consideration, right? They didn't make that engine. Okay, that engine was already built, tested, and they got people who helped build that engine sent to the studio to help them out, right? That's an engine that they don't have to build though. Like look at every other team, right? Even you can go to Square Enix actually. Their Luminous engine, it's not what they promised,
At all.
right?
There are so many downgrades to that.
Look at
engine.
EA, and whatchamacallit, the what's EA's this thing?
Frostbite.
There you go. The Frostbite 2 engine
Mm-hmm.
still sucks for other things, you know? That's the problem though. Like engines take forever to make, and that's pretty much first of all, that's your biggest investment when you're making a new studio, right? So the fact that they're not taking into consideration that Kojima just completely skipped that part. Right? To me, it makes no sense praising the studio for something they got helped with along the way.
ton of help.
It's not just the studio either, right?
You give me employees and a ton of money and other employees that know shit,
Mhm.
I'll probably be able to crank out at least something within 2 years, bro. And our beacon of accuracy, Wikipedia is saying it's around 80 employees that Kojima Production has.
All right, so 80 employees, right?
Mhm.
Plus whatever Sony sent them, because they sent people from Guerrilla Games to help them. Plus they got handed an engine.
Mm.
All right, what other studio has that ever happened to?
That's true.
Right, look at just go
a
back
lot.
through history. Every new studio that starts, they don't just like. There's a reason, right?
Yeah.
Why people buy the Unreal Engine,
It's the reason why Telltale Games never updated their shit.
right?
Telltale Games understood, like, listen, our games are selling based on just the stories.
Mhm.
We don't have to update the engine. But we see what happened with that. I forgot the point that I was trying to make. Either way, it takes money and time to make us a new engine.
Right, like even big studios like Square Enix
Yeah.
and Capcom.
Mhm.
I mean, Capcom does have their own engine.
Do they?
Yeah, they have the Panty Ray.
Ah, yeah.
Right.
Panty Ray.
Not much has come out of that. They haven't actually
Yeah.
used that engine
Get out of here.
that
really?
much. Yeah,
I thought they would have at least used it for, like, Resident
and I
Evil.
think the Luminous engine was only used on one game, and then it was kicked to the curb because
God, was it?
and
I
then-
remember at the start of the generation, like, all these new engines were coming out. Like, remember that Capcom game, like, Below or Deep Down or
Deep
some
Down,
shit?
yeah.
like
Yeah, right. These
fuck?
were all
Like,
shown
yeah,
off
like,
to
whatever
test the
happened to
engine.
these
Like
things?
even Nintendo uses Unreal Engine every now and then,
Every now and then.
right? It's just like yo, they
It's just more
skip that whole
convenient.
part,
Like,
right? There's a reason why people buy
buy engines.
engines or the license to use the engine,
Mm.
and not just indie developers. Like
Yeah,
these are
it's not-
big
it's not
studios.
just because they're cheap.
Right.
You know? Epic made Unreal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Epic's baby. But other than that, like Unreal 4.0, they've had years and years trying to develop, streamline all this.
Yeah. But they even, like, made a free version of Unreal, right?
Yeah, we have to like split
like-
the money, the revenue for the first couple hundred games or something.
Yeah. It's like, what? Yeah. It's just more convenient at the end of the day.
It's the reason why Crytek's engine
Kojima
is
had
not
to
really
step
popular.
up, okay? He definitely had to step up.
Nah, I'm not excited
But
for the
now
new game.
my problem, and he's already talking about his next game.
Yeah.
He
wants to do a horror game.
Described it in like 2 sentences. What he might be thinking about, and I can't even quote it because it's just like a ridiculous statement. Like I'm gonna try to find it again, but I was just like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. To be honest with you,
Yeah, but honestly, I just hated the whole thing. I hate it. I hate the praise that he gets because people seem to forget that. No, it's cool that he put out a game in 4 years. That's great. It looks great, right?
Yeah.
But again, he didn't build the whole thing from the ground up. You know?
Yeah, man. Do you have the same energy for like other forms of art?
What do you mean?
Like a Quentin Tarantino film or like Rodriguez film. What's his name? Robert Rodriguez. Do you like have the same criticisms for them?
Tarantino, like he's shown people how he does it.
Yeah.
And Robert Rodriguez, he's actually like done documentaries, like micro documentaries on how his process is, and you see him there.
It's like the mariachi style.
Yeah,
right?
He calls it the mariachi style directing, but you see how he goes about it. Like he does.
But even then,
he
like,
is editing his own movies. Like you
but
see
even
him
then, like he doesn't call him like a Robert Rodriguez film. It's just like directed by Robert Rodriguez.
But obviously, you want his name there because it's Robert Rodriguez. He does put out some good movies every now and then. Yeah. But yeah, he doesn't go like, oh, I did everything. He says, I have a hand in almost everything.
Almost everything.
And you see him, Like, there's a Robert Rodriguez movie is a Robert Rodriguez movie.
Yeah.
You can tell.
You kind of know what to expect.
Yeah. But Kojima was just like, this is me. This is my baby. I created it. Yeah. And it's just like, no.
I was out there programming everything.
Yeah. No, you're not. Give some love to your studio people.
And fucking credit the goddamn concept artist. What the fuck was that?
To me, that really bothered me,
bro. Like, I was like, what are you doing?
I don't know how I don't know how you're an artist there and you don't throw a fit.
Right? I don't like, what the bro. I would have showed up at that museum and fucking put my own name next to the goddamn drawing.
Just stand next to it, be like, yo, that was me. That was actually me.
Stand next to it, bro. I'd graffiti my name onto that wall, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. I drew that shit.
It was a case. It was on the display case.
And I'm graffitiing on the case. Either way, my name's gonna end up there. Somehow.
And it's like, you know what? He might be like, well, I'm the one who gave him the idea. I don't care. I don't care if you gave him the idea. Right?
You still didn't draw it.
They're the ones who put it to paper.
Right?
You know? And they brought your idea to life, man.
Tyler the Creator had a album, right? Well, obviously, and he credited the guy who drew his cover art, even though he was like, "Oh yeah, the concept's mine," but it was drawn by. It's like, yeah, do that. Yeah, don't be a fucking asshole and be like, "Oh, it was my vision." Honestly, they just like I could have drawn it, but they did. No, don't do that. I don't understand. And of course, it's maybe people are just gonna take it as an artist being an enigmatic artist sort of shit. But man, bro, my thoughts or like my opinions on Kojima has really sunk since the game launched, dude. Like I always I've heard he can be sort of a dick sometimes, but man, like it really showed. He really showed it out this time around. It was not good PR for him.
I've never had a high opinion on Kojima. Like his games are just like I understand gameplay wise, probably good. Yeah. Story wise, guy is a joke.
Like, maybe I should have known because he replaced David Hayter as Solid Snake. Yeah. That was a fucked up move.
That was a big fuck you to the guy.
Right, and even the guy was like, "Yo, you know they never contacted me about it. They didn't even reach out to the guy." Because as soon as fucking Kojima was able to get somebody from Hollywood to voice Snake, to drop him like that, that's fucked up, bro.
It is.
That's stupid.
But that to me, that was a turning point for like where I really just did not care for Kojima. Yeah. And it's just that, you know? How do you feel about it being nominated? Game of the Year. Most nominations.
Geoff Keighley's a fucking... Like, isn't Geoff Keighley in the game?
He is.
Of course, man. Come on. I don't care.
But his vote doesn't count.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, bro. My goodness, I hate that defense. Like his vote doesn't count. It's like, yeah, it's his show. His name is on the show. Like it's like he stamps it on everything.
The biggest problem,
he's a creator. He does the behind the scenes work. He's on
it's
Twitter
his baby.
Promoting it. It's his
right?
thing.
You can't talk about the Game Awards without talking about Geoff Keighley. Right? Yeah. That's on him though. That's his fault. Because when he made it, he wanted it to be known that this is my show, right? And now you can't separate him from the Game Awards. Show. Like, so this I mean, honestly, to me, the Game Awards are already a joke. I'm only there for the announcements. It's honestly the only reason why I watch the Game Awards is for the announcements.
For announcements and like whatever, like that French dude that shows up or that Hispanic. I forgot who it was.
Yeah, nah, I know you're talking about the guy from Two Ways or something like that. Way Out.
Yeah, that guy. I fucking love that guy, dude. It's mad
Yeah,
funny.
but like I watch it because Nintendo. I always want to see what Nintendo brings.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, like the fact that he goes like, oh, well, he doesn't get a vote on this. I don't care. It's his show.
It's his show.
Right?
It was like, it's just like, and especially because last year he took like what 10 minutes to like talk about Kojima's situation. Also,
Twice actually. The year before, he also dedicated some time to Kojima not being able to get here.
And,
we love you, Kojima.
And the
Wish
crazy
he was
part
here.
is, you said it, bro. You were like, listen, as soon as Death Stranding. Wait, did you not say it on the podcast also?
What?
That he was gonna be nominated for everything.
Oh yeah, I said it jokingly though.
Yeah, but and look at that. You know it's gonna win at least one award.
It's gonna win all of them. I have no.
There's no way it wins game. Was
It
it
wins.
nominated for Game of the Year?
Yeah.
No, right?
No, yeah.
There's no way it fucking
The
wins
only
Game of the Year.
award, the only nominations it didn't get are like indie stuff, and obviously Nintendo game
It's like,
because
yo,
it's not on Nintendo or
Like,
Xbox.
It's setting itself up to like be like, oh, Death Stranding has won the most awards of
Right.
of the Game Award history, or whatever.
I'm saying this year they should just be like, give Death Stranding all the nominations up front, because they're gonna keep for the Game Awards till the end of it.
Exactly. Whatever
I don't
Death
care.
Stranding wins, just fucking give it to them at the
Right.
beginning.
Just be like, yo, Death Stranding got nominated 9 times, won all 9, even Game of the Year. There you go. I'm
There
like,
you go. Here's
thank
the
you.
announcements.
Right.
Fuck off. Have a good night.
and I'll be happy like that. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm only here for the announcements.
Don't
Get
don't
your little
fucking
Game Award
bullshit
shit
me,
out of here.
right?
You know?
Don't give us a
Yeah, but wait, but then you have people, right? Wait, hold up. Now, but we're forgetting, man, because
We're
you
forgetting
know what?
what?
Golden Globes also made by people who work in the industry.
like 500 of them.
But the Game Awards is made by 32 people, individuals, plus audience.
Still
Remember
Jeff
the
Keighley.
fan?
The thing,
the
but
fans
that's
can
the,
vote
that's
into
the
it.
difference, though. It's not one per. It's like it's not just one person show.
Mhm.
You know, this is Jeff Keighley's show. This is his awards thing.
Can you? All right, hold up. But like the
And-
people who say the
well,
Golden
okay,
Globes
well,
are the same way, right?
Let me say this at least.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this: when the Game Awards, right?
Mhm.
When the game wins it, do you take that as a stamp from like this is Jeff Keighley's Game of the Year?
Me?
Yeah.
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 So
It's
like,
his show.
all of the awards. So like the Game Awards are just to you like Jeff Keighley's Game of the Year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so crazy because until now I never really thought of it like that.
Mhm.
Until like the Death Stranding thing was like, well, of course, fucking Jeff Keighley's his best friend. Fucking idolizes the ground this man walks on.
He does actually. People also say the Golden Globes are done the same way. People in the industry.
Mhm.
Name me one person that works in the Golden Globes.
We people probably can just because I don't think it's private information.
No,
I
I'm
think,
not saying it's private.
yeah.
I just want you to name me somebody who, like Keely. He does production. Who does production for the Golden Globes?
Oh, that's
Okay.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Like you're talking about like, can you point to the one person who's in charge of all this?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I agree.
there isn't. Because there's not just the one person who does the
Yeah.
whole thing.
I just
And I'm assuming Jeff
Jeff
Keighley
Keighley's gonna win,
obviously
though.
have people who do things for him, right?
Yeah, of
But
course.
he's the face of it. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
He's-
The problem is and that's his fault.
Mhm.
He's never going to be able to separate. Because if he wants to do that, he should have done it from the very beginning.
Mhm.
Right? He should not have been the host for his own award show.
That's true. I agree with that. He should have, because he's right. Listen, he is a name in the industry.
Mhm.
He should have used his name to build it up
Mhm.
and then just let it go.
Yeah.
Should be like, listen, this is not my show.
No,
Just to let you guys know.
I helped
did
create
this
it,
only
right?
for the passion.
Yeah. The passion made me want it. The passion allowed me to create this.
Yeah.
All right, my name helped me, get investors into it.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna be the face of this.
Yeah.
Okay, get some no-name people. I don't know, some people you might like.
Right.
Then have them give out the awards. Get somebody who does this thing.
Right? Fucking.
Just get your face out of the show. Get your name out of the show. Your name's already gonna be in the credits.
Yeah. It's your name's like, I don't think the name's on this. I think it's just the Game Awards. But I know what you're talking about. Like,
Not
it's-
yet, but his name is obviously not there. But
Yeah.
if you think Game Awards, you know who it is. It's Jeff Keighley. And that's on him though.
That is on him, but you're right. Maybe in like a couple years, if he really lets himself go from the whole thing and just like gets a new host every year.
But he's not, because that's his baby.
That's his thing, you know, and he needs that. He needs that validation
He does.
to function, man. Nah, that's just us clowning on Geoff Keighley. But
I'm not a big fan of Geoff Keighley. I don't care.
Neither am I, man. To be honest,
Honestly, like, there's a reason why I'm not.
Charisma vacuum that is Geoff Keighley, man.
No. If there's any charisma vacuum, it's Greg. From
Kind of Funny.
There you go. From Kind of Funny.
Kind of Funny, is it?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Did you not see his E3 hosting? No, you saw his E3 hosting of Yeah.
He has
E3.
his
He
own
hosted
brand.
E3.
I'll say that.
He's not Kind of Funny though. He's boring as hell.
It's like he's not even kind of funny.
No. It should have been called boring as hell.
The craziest part is that every time Geoff Keighley's on screen with somebody else, it's like it's immediately taken over by this somebody else. The only time I felt bad for Geoff Keighley was when that actor was with him, co-hosting.
Which one? Oh,
I
my
forget
lord,
his
I'm
name.
blanking on his name.
Yeah,
John?
I don't
Is it
think.
Jay?
I don't think it's John. It's bothering me that I don't remember.
It
his
is.
name.
Oh man.
Something Harmon.
I
He's from
think
like
so.
The Soup, right? He's from
Yeah.
like, E News and shit. Man, I felt bad for him because
he
it
was
was
just-
little. Yeah, it was fucked
He
up.
was just shitting on
He
the
was
whole
just
show.
being mean, dude. Yeah,
He was.
And
But
I
that's
felt
on
like-
him though. Like, you
and
know,
it wasn't even like, oh, like I get what he's doing. It's like it was just mean spirited.
It was.
That was fucked up.
you know, some people look back at it, laugh. I laughed at it just because I knew what was happening.
Yeah,
You know.
but
If I was there though, I would have been pissed.
I'd have like, yo, chill the fuck out, bro.
Right.
Bring it down a couple notches.
during the break, yo, bro.
Breaks.
Just come down. I don't care what the hell you tell people after the show. Oh, he got upset that I was making fun of him and what he helped build. I don't care.
Yeah, I helped build this.
Right.
You're not gonna fucking undermine me in my own show.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Geoff Keighley, if he had some balls, he would have put a stop to it. Okay.
He should have.
Because there was a lot of people who were watching this shit like I don't know what's going on. It's fucked up. what Geoff Keighley got put through. That was the only time I felt bad for him. But other than that, listen,
I didn't
Geoff
feel bad for him
Keighley's-
because that was his decision. You know, he had to sign off on it.
Yeah, it's his show.
Yeah, it's his show. So
that's the name of the episode, by the way.
But yeah, it's just like, man, what's wrong with you? I love that whole Game Awards one.
Oh, the game.
Yeah, so to me that was hilarious. I knew immediately what was gonna happen because if you know him, you know what he was gonna do. Like if you've seen his comedy.
Should have said. Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Like I understand, but it was just I feel like he played it up there, and it was just malicious more than it was like I'm just trying to be funny, dude. My character's just an asshole. It didn't come across that way. It came across like he was being an actual asshole.
It was just bullying people.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it was just the bullying on nerds.
And that was stupid.
It was stupid that they allowed it to go on for the whole show.
Right.
Jesus, that is at some point like,
Fuck it.
put
Do
an
yourself
end
a
to him,
favor,
right?
bro. Come on.
Like
You're telling me not one person has some fucking balls in that set?
it's not a backbone. Just grow a backbone. Be like, yo, bro, come down. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Fucking backbone. Come on. Be like, hey, chill the fuck out, bro.
Right.
Bring it down a couple notches.
Yeah, or I'm paying you to be here to
you
crack
see
jokes
how
on me.
How bothered that shit made? Like I'm still bothered by it to this day, bro. Like
I thought it was funny.
I mean, it was. I felt like, yeah, like I was laughing, but at the same time, I'm just saying, if I was Geoff Keighley, I would have never flown with me, bro.
Oof.
I was like, listen, dude, bring it down a couple
Right.
notches, man. Come on,
Just
you're being a little
stand
you're
up for
being a
yourself,
dick
man.
there.
Jesus.
But I think it's gonna be it from the news.
Pretty much. I like
So,
shitting on Kojima.
You like shit on
Yeah.
Kojima?
Honestly, though, there's a reason why
We should.
I was blacklisted. You guys, like, if you listen to the podcast, you guys understand.
We're never gonna get famous.
You guys understand why we don't work
Well,
where we used to work.
Exactly.
All right, that's the reason why old guards get let go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Which is funny because Keely's an old guard, but he himself changed himself into what's
Keely,
acceptable.
you said?
Yeah, Keely
But
was.
Keely's always been a safe, boring person, though.
He has. Yeah, but like, no, there's like the people we criticize, obviously.
Right.
But one of the people who criticizes people.
You know who was a rebel? Kevin Pereira. Give that man a fucking show, huh?
Oh man,
God,
he's
you
doing his
remember-
own thing though. I like
Is
him.
he?
Yeah,
Is he really though?
yeah. He does like his little. I forgot what he does actually. He goes live stream a lot every Friday, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I should start watching that. I miss Kevin Pereira. When it used to be Attack of the Show.
The screensavers was it too?
What? No, it was Attack of the Show.
No, it wasn't the Attack of the Show called like screensavers before.
You keep telling me this. I feel like I vaguely remember screensavers.
Adam.
But I don't believe you.
Adam and Morgan Webb. What's his name?
X-Play.
No, yeah, but what's the guy's name? Adam.
Adam Morgan?
No.
Morgan Webb.
It's Morgan Webb. Oh.
Is it his last name, Adam?
No, it's Adam and Morgan Webb. Huh?
Morgan Webb, I know that.
No, but him.
Yeah.
I don't know if you follow him on Twitter.
I don't.
He complains a lot about the gaming industry and why he left. Yeah.
Oh, he's not in the industry no more at all?
No, he's in.
Really?
I think he's a financial analysis for like the video game industry.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah. And I'm honestly like I'm not misremembering, but I know he does work still within the industry.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, host shows and review shows and host and review games and all that because he got tired of it. He said he got tired of people just shitting on him and his opinions and how people like to defend stuff.
What do you mean?
Just to defend stuff.
Oh.
How I'm complaining right now about Kojima fans. You know? And he goes like, yeah, I'm done with that shit. That's it. Like he says
Adam
that.
Sessler.
There you go, Adam Sessler. Yeah, he says he's done with it. He doesn't want to come back ever, or at least for now because of how the community is. And I agree with him. Go right ahead.
Because it can be toxic.
It does. There's only so much you can take.
Bro, and once again, I hate putting us down. We're not a big show at all. Right? And we still get a couple Twitter people like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
It's like, yo, imagine when we actually start like really growing the shit.
Like
I can only imagine how much worse it's gonna get for us.
Right? People like us, right?
Yeah.
You either go on to do your own thing, or you try to
just hold on to it, Just
no.
Just
or
run through the fire.
Or you turn into kind of funny, where you support PewDiePie.
Yeah.
And don't criticize them.
But at the same time, that's why and I'm not saying we're the fucking saviors of the end, right? But it's just you need kind of people who are like us. We're internet savvy. People can talk shit about me all fucking day. I'm just not gonna bother me, bro.
Right.
If I can come every week, do this, get a paycheck, and fuck off and go home, whatever fucking opinion you're gonna throw at me on the internet, I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna give it a like and I'm tell you fuck off. It's just not gonna bother me, dude.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, man.
You're not gonna bully me into I'm now doing a show with PewDiePie, everybody. You're never gonna hear me do shit, saying shit like that. You just
Dr. Disrespect.
Fuck Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We're never gonna be friends with those people.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I'm saying. People like us, you either leave the industry to go do something else and not be a voice, or you try and do your own stuff, Hopefully you reach that few people who understand it and support you.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
2020 is just around the corner, baby.
Right.
We'll see what's going to happen. It's a whole new decade. Well, let's talk about some games that we've been playing, bro.
All right, man.
So let me ask you officially, what have you been playing recently?
Pokemon, Ring Fit, Marvel Strike Force.
Ring Fit. Oh my god, I'm fucking sweating just thinking about Ring Fit.
Hold up. I'm still not done. Actually.
I'm sorry, dude.
My Real Heroes Firefighter.
Real Heroes.
Firefighter.
Firefighter.
That's the name of the game. Real Hero Firefighters.
Nice one.
A couple other games actually.
Couple other games. Well, let's talk about Ring Fit Adventures real quick.
Oh right.
Let me clear my throat again. Okay. Because I met up with you right after you were done with a session. You were a little red in the face, right? I was laughing oh, that's adorable. Look at him. He's sweating. He's working up a sweat playing a video game. Isn't that funny? And then I tried it today. Dude, my deltoids need some work apparently, dude. Oh my fucking god. It was a wild experience. I'm sorry, by the way, for criticizing you.
No, that's cool. That's why it didn't bother me because I was waiting for you to try it out.
Man, my thighs were on fire for 2 hours after I was done with the game. Because for those of you that don't know, Ring Fit Adventures, the latest RPG fitness game from Nintendo with an accessory.
Hold up though, it's also selling surprisingly well.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a shortage of it, right? Yeah, there was a shortage of it in Japan.
And it's reviewing really good. It's actually it's a surprisingly big hit right now.
It's a solid game, bro. The graphics are nice. They are what they are.
They're boxy.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit of.
I love the art style. Right.
Man, but yeah, so it comes with a little wheel accessories, like a little tension ring.
A tension ring,
right? That you could either pull or push. And, the game takes it as a form of inputs. You can also use it as a gyro. So, like, if you got to squat, you got to put the ring over your head physically and squat down slowly.
And then notice this because it also
works.
You use one of the Joy-Cons is in the ring.
Yeah, just one.
And
Joy-Con
one of the
in
Joy-Cons is
ring.
in like a little wrap around your thigh.
Yeah, it's on a strap that goes around your thigh.
Yes.
So the game knows that you're not fucking lying.
I mean, you could probably fool it.
Well, yeah, of course, but
you'll only be fooling yourself at that point.
Oh my god, I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
What?
You're only fooling yourself.
Yeah.
What, fucking life coach now, dude? Come on.
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna take it seriously, at least take it seriously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the whole point of pretending to work out? Like, why would you pretend to work out? Just don't work out.
I just want to play the game, bro. Yeah. The game.
But the game is the
exercise.
workout.
The game is the workout, dude. Fucking, just come on, dude. Just light jog for a bit, bro. Come here. It's not gonna be the end of the world.
Right.
But the game it works. I'll tell you that. Like,
It gets you
if I
jogging.
take it seriously,
in spot.
I would have to work up a sweat. We had to air out the room because it was starting.
You had to air out your living room because apparently
because it got so muggy in there from just 2 stages, bro. Yeah, but yo,
well, the first stage is just you jogging in place.
Jogging in place, right? So let me talk my experience real quick. Okay?
All right, go ahead.
Game starts off and it teaches you like how to use the tension ring and putting the strap around your thigh. Gives you an intro to the game. In the first stage, like you say, you're just jogging. You can shoot fireballs by pushing on
it's
the
Wind Blast,
tension
I think.
Wind Blast, right? Yeah. But the second stage is where it throws you the first curveball. So I didn't know there was turn-based fighting in the game. And the way the game handles the turn-based fighting is by
reps,
exercising with reps. Yeah. So you'll hit an enemy every time you do one squat, which is crazy to me. I thought it was gonna be easy, but when I saw I had to do 28 deltoids, 24 deltoid presses, I was like, maybe the game's not as easy as I thought it was gonna be.
Right. And what you call it? I'm pretty sure like you do more reps the higher your level, because I think you're at level 4 right now. Yeah, that's what the
20,
game started you off.
20, yeah, on the expert. The game really does push you to work. Like I'm not even bullshitting you.
Hold up. There's 2 levels though. That's why, because I started up in level 12 on 22, but then it also has like workout levels.
Oh really?
Yeah. So your workout level was 4, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I gave you. So you have to do like 24.
Probably missed out on that part then. But yeah. So you'll fight an enemy and you'll have a couple of choices of moves. So one of them is a squat. The other one is knees to chest, where you lay down.
Yeah.
Another one is the little deltoid pushes, where you hold the ring over your head and you have to push in
and squeeze.
It's push in and squeeze.
And then there's the chair one at the end.
Yeah.
You have to squat the whole time.
Yeah, you have to squat and then bring the ring over your head.
Yeah. From in front of you and slowly raise it up. And then race it back.
Slowly, because the game will tell you you're moving too fast.
Yeah, and it won't count it if you go too quick. So you have to race it over your head and then slowly back down, and then while squatting.
Yeah,
because if you're not squatting,
pathetic haste, I was trying to really let's get it over with.
All right. If you're not squatting, the game's gonna be it's not gonna register. It's like, no, you gotta squat, bro.
It's also cool. It doesn't penalize you if you just
if you get
up and you just want to okay, let me just go back down. That's cool, but
if you get up, it tells you, all right, cool. Just whenever you're ready,
just reset yourself.
Yeah, just
and
get back in position.
We'll get back into the game. But man, the game it works, bro. Like I don't even know what to say. Like who would have thought jogging in place would have had me sweating and doing squats?
I'm actually more impressed with the tension ring.
I was scared to break it, but by the end I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna use all my strength.
It's about to break me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Ring
it's
Fit Adventure. Listen, it's $80.
Yeah,
a little bit pricey.
I don't care. I recommend it to anybody. If you want to get tone, if you want to lose some sweat, some cardio,
a little bit of weight,
right?
A couple pounds.
This is gonna be amazing,
bro. Just get this game. And
I'm actually gonna give this out for Christmas.
I'm gonna give it a bad idea, bro.
I'm gonna give it to a couple of my friends for Christmas.
It's because it's fun, dude.
It is.
It gets you. It's fun. That's the thing. That's my main takeaway from it. It's like
it makes exercising fun.
It works you out, of course, but the game's still fun. It has a lot of personality to it. The main character, I want him in Super Smash Brothers. I also want Tip in Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's $80. Get it, bro. It's a lot of fun, and it gives you a couple of tips too, like outside of the game, like drink more water, which of course we can all drink a little bit more water. Right. Let's be honest.
It also you can actually put an alarm.
Yeah.
To you can schedule it for when it gives you like for when you want to work out, and it does push notifications on the Switch.
Oh, it does. Okay, I saw that screen. I was like, so how does the alarm work? And I didn't know it was fucking.
I think if you have it connected to your TV, and you have that thing set up where if your Switch turns on, the TV turns on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I don't have that on right now, so
yeah,
I've missed all my alarms. Luckily, I know when I put the schedule, so I just check. And I've got through the first boss. Almost killed me.
I didn't even get to the first boss.
No, yeah, no. You like considering how you were doing the first two.
Yeah.
I don't think you would have survived.
Get out of here.
The boss.
The last boss.
Yeah,
also, real quick, there's levels in the game. Yeah. So like there's easy, medium, expert,
and extreme. I think it's called extreme.
Yeah. So you take it at your own pace.
Yeah.
Don't exert yourself.
Yeah. Don't immediately go hard on it. You know?
Yeah.
Just work your way up. But I also like that it teaches you stretches.
Like, get you stretching after you're done.
Yeah, honestly, to me, the stretches are some of the best ones.
Really?
Because I be stretching on my back and finally able to crack certain spots I didn't know how to get to.
Yeah.
You know? Because usually I go like have people step on my back.
I skip
the
stretches.
But yeah, man. But that boss though, because the first world that has multiple worlds. Right. World 1 is just 3 levels.
Right, so just tell us about the first boss. What happens there?
It starts off with you have to go upstairs. Right?
Yeah, and the game tells you if your knee's not going high enough.
Yeah, because you can take your time. It don't matter. He even if you like lightly jogging, he'll still go up the stairs.
Yeah,
it'll just take longer jogging.
Yeah,
than if you were actually raising your knee. Yeah. Then if you were actually raising your knees, because then he starts like hopping steps.
Yeah, and then he's like running up that shit,
But obviously, it's faster because you're feeling it more, right? But it's a long stair.
Yeah,
it's a
long staircase.
Yes, like I started pretty good. I was like, yeah, I'm feeling this, right? But like halfway through, I was like, oh,
Jesus, am I fucking running up the Super Mario 64 staircase? Jesus, fuck.
Like, when does this end? And then you get to him, and oh Lord, I almost had to go through because every time you want to attack, you choose a workout, right? Yeah. And then that workout goes into cooldown, so you can't do that same workout repeatedly. Yeah. Right. I had to go through almost all of them. I'm not doing the one where you lay down on the floor. I wasn't feeling that one. Right. Yeah. So I did almost every other one. I did the chair one, the squatting one. Yo, at the end of it, I just wanted to drag my way. I was dragging myself through the floor, just get it out. I'm like, oh, I'm done. But even the game was like, because it checks your heartbeat. It checks your heartbeat too.
Yeah, it does.
And the game was like, you know what? We call it quits for today. Huh? Yeah, you did good.
Dude, don't even worry
heart
about
rate's
it,
going, We had your heart rate going.
You did what you had to.
Yeah, this is how much you sweat it. This is how much you were active. Because it keeps track of how often the ring moves. Yeah. And the thigh thing moves. And it counts that as your actual exercise. Not anything else. Not how long the game is running. It's actually how long you're moving.
Yeah, which is smart.
It is. So, like, at the end of it, the game was like, you know what? You did a good job. 15 minutes, you're sweating. I was like, I look at the mirror, I'm sweating off a storm.
Fucking Tip is giving you a virtual pat on the back. Like, right. You did your thing, man.
It was amazing. Yeah, like, it doesn't make you feel bad. Like, even if you mess up, even if you want to call it quits, and it was like, you know what? You did your exercises today. That's all that that's amazing.
Is have some vegetables with your dinner and drink some goddamn water.
Yeah, it doesn't make you feel bad, Does it be like, you know what? You did exercises today. Come back tomorrow. Even if you want to do another 5 minutes, that's cool, because you're making the habit out of it. And I was like, it made me feel pretty fun. It made me feel pretty good,
Yeah. Also, guys, don't feel bad about working out, man.
No.
Like the game, even the game, bro. It could be a solo thing, also. Just go into your room, lock the fucking door if you're a little self-conscious about it. Which if you're just starting to get into working out, like I was a little self-conscious too. But listen, just do it. Just do it, man.
Put on your favorite tunes.
Right.
Some headphones.
Put some sweatpants on. Right. Fucking kill it, dude.
Get your blood pumping, man. It was so much fun to me. It made me feel like I don't really like going to gyms by myself. I prefer going to gyms. To gyms with either friends. stuff like that. But yeah, this made me happy. You know?
Yeah,
I was like, yeah,
cool.
I can see myself continuously doing this.
Word.
And then combine it with a diet, right?
Right.
You're not gonna have
Could
any
see some
problems
results.
getting
Yeah.
It's not gonna have any problems getting to where you might want to get to. Huh?
Yeah. Unless you're trying to be like the fucking Rock, then you're gonna have to lift some weights, buddy.
No, yeah, definitely. The game even tells you that, because at the end it has like, I guess, random questions people ask.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, what if I get like too toned or too bulk? What if I bulk up? The game was like, that's not gonna happen unless you want to bulk up. Like, this game is not gonna bulk you up.
This game's not. It's not
Because
for gains, bro.
in order for you to bulk up, you actually need a diet to go with it. You know.
Yeah.
And some specialized diet. You gotta hit gotta pump some iron. And I go like, no, we're trying to tone you. You know, we're trying to make you get your heart pumping, work on your stamina, which is great actually. It really helps out your stamina.
Yeah.
So I've been having so much fun with this.
I'm shocked that we're talking so much about the game, but honestly,
It's a great game.
Fun. It's fun. It's a good game.
I recommend it to anybody
I recommend
who's
it, bro.
like, if you want to start working out,
Yeah.
get the game.
Mhm.
Even if you're already working out and you can't hit the gym every day like
Yeah.
you would like,
Mhm.
get the game because it's just still a good compliment.
It's a good complimentary thing.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great complimentary thing. That's.
I mean,
it
it will tone you up though, because that tension ring really.
And of course, listen, a lot of it is like most things when you're working out. It's whatever you put into it.
Yeah.
This game, if you really put into it, like, bro, those squats were killing me. Right? They were destroying my thighs.
Yeah, and this also
If I
game,
do that every day, yeah, I'm gonna see some results. Dude.
And the game does tell you when you're putting it into it, because
It's like visual.
yeah,
cues,
there's visual cues like your thighs, like when you're doing the thigh attack,
Mhm.
the squatting,
Yeah.
your thighs get on fire when you get to like peak angle with your squat,
yeah, with just squat form,
and then you do more damage. Huh?
which is
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Huh?
And listen, when that character's thighs are on fire, I'm telling you right now, so are yours, okay?
Right.
So are yours.
You go like, even if you're fit, you're gonna feel it. Like unless you're like,
Yeah.
unless
you're a
you're
fucking
Olympic
monster,
gymnast,
yeah.
right? But yeah, like for the average Joe,
Mhm.
this is highly recommended to anybody. It's so much fun, man. I'm
It's a good
happy.
game, man. It's a
Yeah.
good game. Well, what else have you been playing?
Marvel Strike Force.
Marvel Strike Force. I'm gonna skip right through that.
I'm waiting on Cyclops. That's it. That's all I
Okay,
want to
so
say.
you want to say? I joined the dark side, bro.
I'm gonna wail on Cyclops
You're gonna whale?
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna become a whale
Mhm.
for Cyclops.
for Cyclops. Just take all my money. I love
See?
Scott Summers.
I can't clown you because we're always saying on the show, if the game is worth it, do what you want to do.
Right.
Just don't spend $150,000.
Oh no, never. But yeah, like 2 years now. Been playing the game.
Yeah.
It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Exactly.
Don't really put as much money
a couple
into it.
dollars here and there, man.
Yeah, like honestly, I think I've spent like $100 on the game total. And then
Over
I
2
mean,
years? Fuck.
huh? Over 2 years, yeah.
Okay.
But like Cyclops comes out, I've been waiting on Cyclops since he got leaked. It's been like 8 months now, I think.
It wasn't even announced he got leaked.
No, yeah, he got leaked. And
I
I've been
love how
waiting on
mobile
him.
games have leaks now, dude.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get into a mobile game as much as you have gotten into Marvel Strike Force. But like, because you need constant connection.
Mhm.
Of course, fucking T-Mobile doesn't work on the train station for some
Underground.
shitty reason. And I can't play games like that on my phone. Like,
Because
especially if I'm at home, I'd rather just be like, why am I not just playing fucking Zelda
Right.
or something?
yeah, I mean, Marvel Strike Force to me is just a complimentary game.
Yeah.
That I play amongst other games. Like if I'm streaming something,
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably pick up the phone and play Marvel Strike Force. Yeah, and I only play it when it's some downtime in the game.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
And me, I finally, I did it, man. I pulled the trigger. I moved to the dark side. I got a Nintendo Switch Lite.
How was it?
Love it. God, I love it so much, man. It just, the yellow pops makes me happy every time I see it. And I always said it. I'm more of a handheld man anyway.
Mhm.
Doesn't affect me too much, even though now we have to like exclusively stream off of your Switch.
Yes.
But fuck it, man. Listen, the Nintendo Switch Lite, it's more portable. I gotta get a satisfied
is,
grip
man.
for it. Even though it's I can still hold it really well.
Mhm.
The screen is nice. It's a great system, bro. I saw it for 200. Listen. I always knew this was gonna happen, but I passed by Best Buy, right,
Mhm.
and I saw the Nintendo Switch Lite on display.
Mhm.
That day, bro, I was like, I'm coming back to buy this tomorrow, and I did. I don't know why.
It looks so good and it feels great, man.
Yeah.
Like I did not want to believe it was gonna be. I don't know how they did it, man. It just feels so much better holding that than a regular Switch.
And I've just been playing everything. Pokemon Sword and Shield. What are we thinking, by the way?
I'm loving it.
I'm liking it too, man.
Man, Yapper.
I
love any dog Pokemon.
God, I know.
Right. I started off with, oh Lord, what's his name? Sabo.
Yeah.
I started off with Sabo.
Grookey.
Yes, and he evolves at like 24. It's amazing. Yeah. I love his evolution. Like his little neon green hands and feet. Looks amazing. I love his evolution.
Have you seen the?
Got the comb over.
Yeah, little emo there. Huh?
Yeah.
Have you seen the evolve forms?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
They posted them on Instagram, and I was a little spoiled. I wasn't spoiled by God. You know what's so crazy? I have to. Yeah. Okay. I did get his name right. It is Grookey. I like Grookey, man. He's so great. His evolve form is also super dope.
His second stage or first?
Yeah, second stage. It's so cool.
I just wanted to, right? I came into Pokemon completely blind. I only saw the announce trailer.
Yeah.
And the starter trailer, and that's all I saw. I kept myself out of the internet. Yeah.
Well, have you done any of the raids? Quote unquote raids?
No, I want to, but I've been streaming the whole game since I started.
Yeah.
I just haven't found people to do the raids with.
It's so great. You know, so I couldn't find anybody neither. I just did it by myself just to kind of get a feel for it. It's cool. I mean, it is what it is. It's just honestly it's a 4v1 Pokemon battle.
Yeah.
And obviously the Dynamax Pokemon is obviously a lot stronger. But even then it's super manageable. I can imagine it's a lot easier when you're playing with actual people instead of just CPUs. The game
they actually give you CPU?
Yeah. To just
man, if I knew that I would have tried it my damn self.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to risk it.
I called a hoot. Hoot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hoot.
What a fucking waste of time, huh? I was like, what?
I can catch a hoot.
Yeah. I was like, why the fuck did you make this a Dynamax Pokemon?
I don't know. The Dynamax Pokemon right now is Snorlax. I might actually do that.
No, it varies by thing.
Huh?
It varies, dude.
No, there's an event right now.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, and Snorlax is like the event Dynamax Pokemon right now.
No,
I gotta go catch Snorlax.
Yeah,
right?
I gotta get that, dude.
But yo, I came into the game blind, and I am absolutely loving the game.
There's so much personality in it.
It is.
That's what I'm most surprised because I was in a loop. I was reading all the opinions about the game to the lead up in the release, and they're ripping it apart. But as soon as I started playing, I was like, the animations are solid. Everything has personality. The game is Pokemon, of course, but I'm enjoying this way more than I did. What was it? Sun and Moon, X and Y, the Hawaiian thing. Yeah, Sun and Moon.
I like Sun and Moon. I just lost interest in it over time. Which sucks because I heard Sun and Moon is really good, especially like if you want to get to competitive Pokemon.
I think I was just really busy at the time. I couldn't really play too much Pokemon.
Me too.
This one, my life's a little more structured, you know.
Right.
I can
sit down and enjoy playing some games.
Yeah.
But I am absolutely loving this game.
Sword and Shield, dude. I'm enjoying it. This is the first Pokemon game that I'm like, yo, this is tight as fuck, bro.
Yeah, man. Cool. I'm liking the new designs.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always liked design. There's never been a generation of Pokemon. I'm like, I hate the whole gen. I hate all the designs. There's people like that. I don't get it.
Right? Like,
I mean, even Gen 1 has its Voltorb and Electro, really.
What? I don't want to take slander from those two Pokemon.
They're Pokeballs.
I think the closest one I think you felt like was for Ruby and Sapphire, I think.
I just hate swimming.
You know, it's
honestly
so crazy.
That's pretty much that way. Like, I get it. I understand what it was. I enjoyed it at the time.
And one of the producers, I think he based it off where he was living at, where it's like all there is to do is just like swim around and catch fish.
But yeah, like,
you didn't have to make a whole region about it, though. Right.
For the time, I mean, I still there has not been any Pokemon game that I just hated. Point blank. If anything, the handheld ones are the ones I hate the most. I like Gale of Darkness.
Oh, I'm about to say, what the only handheld? Oh yeah. Gale of Darkness.
And Pokemon Coliseum. I love Pokemon Coliseum. But yeah, like handheld wise, they're like, if I want to rate them, they're all rated to me. Like, there's ones obviously Heart Gold, Soul Silver, highest rated ones for me. I love those games. Everything they did.
Everything about that game is
then honestly, my favorite, the thing that makes that game, right? And Fire Red, Leaf Green, because I love Red.
Yeah,
Red to me is one of the greatest protagonists ever. Yeah, just because of his appearance in Gold and Silver.
Right? Oh my God, that's such an epic. Hey, listen, if you were a child with a vivid imagination, when you get to where is he?
Mount Moon.
Mount
No,
Moon?
No, Mount Silver.
Mount Silver, and you see Red standing on top of the.
You know who it is.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and you built it up,
right?
Like you in your head, you envision your main character walking slowly up and recognizing that is Red. Come on, dude. I'm
gonna get tears right now, right?
There's a whole headcanon.
I'm gonna have tears coming out, yo. Right. That's to me. That's just like, oh, Lord, it's.
And then you got washed.
It blew my mind, but right?
Beats the shit out of you.
To me, that is.
I've never been humbled before in my life the way Red humbled me.
One of the greatest experiences for me in video game history. It's just because I know what his adventure is, you know? Yeah. I was there. That was me.
Right.
You know? And now I'm coming back again, right? And he just curve stomps the hell out of you the first time if you're not ready.
Shit.
Yo, I did not expect level 90 Pikachu, you know?
Right?
Level 70, 79, 72 Snorlax and Charizard.
Right? Hey, he comes out swinging with that Snorlax.
Right? Or Espeon or whatever.
Fuck me up.
But yo, to me, like in my head, I was like, yo, the first time I can still honestly still remember the first time I saw him, and my thoughts was like, no,
right?
Oh my God,
kind of looks like Red,
right? I'm like, yo, now, you know who it is because you see him in the back. That's how you always see the character.
Always, yeah, exactly. Right? That's how you're always looking at him.
So to me, it was like, oh Lord.
I thought when I first saw Red,
right?
I was like, "Oh, he's about to give me Mew or something. He's about to give me Mewtwo."
Yeah, he's about to be like, you know what? But he don't talk though. He doesn't. Yeah, to me, that was even perfect. Yeah, right.
Right. The fact that
it's just dot, ding.
Yeah, and that fucking epic. Yo, listen. As soon as I thought he was gonna give me some cool shit. Right. As soon as that song started, I was like, "Oh, he's about to fuck me up." This is a man now.
People will be like, "That's Lance." No, that's not Lance theme. That's Red's theme.
Get out of here.
Right. It's just
if you know,
right? And I honestly, I want to know what kids nowadays or what's their experience, man. You know?
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's bringing tears to my eyes just thinking about it. It's a great memory. First time blew my mind. Yeah. And yeah, man, I was like, that's the reason why Hardcore, Soul Silver, Holding Fire Red, and Leaf Green. Mm-hmm. Why those games to me just hold a special. Why they're to me the best, obviously. Also, but that's actually not even what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like Fire Red, I'm not sure if it's in Hardcore. I actually forgot. But in Fire Red, to me, the thing that makes it the best, it's the recap.
The recap.
Yes. Every time you launch the game, it tells you like the last 6 things that you did. And I absolutely love every game, especially RPGs, should have that.
That would be... Yo, I completely forgot about that feature until you brought it back up. You're right. Yo, yes. Yeah, you're absolutely right, bro. Sometimes I do go like a couple weeks without playing Zelda. And I would like to know what the last thing I did.
Right? Like, I mean, you have the map in Zelda.
Yeah.
Where it shows you where you went. That's not the same thing.
What's the last thing I did?
Yo, but in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it goes like, oh, this is what you did. Bam. Defeated this guy at root. Bam.
Right.
Deposit. Right. Deposit this. It gives you like 6 things. The last 6 notable things that you did.
Holy shit, I forgot about that feature, dude.
Even to this day, right? I can actually fire up my Fire Red and Leaf Green, and it just brings me back to what I was doing, huh? Those games came out, 2008, 2009, 12, 10 years ago?
Maybe.
And
maybe later.
And once it hits me, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what I did. I know where I left off. I know where I was doing, huh?
Right.
And yeah, that's to me like... But yeah, man, like I'm really enjoying, what you call it, Sword and Shield.
Yeah, to round it back up. By the way, Fire Red came out in 2004, but Sword and Shield, yeah, dude, the game is great. Animations are dope. It's Pokemon.
The whole point was that I love Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm jealous,
and why I can understand
why
new people, and new people love like. The thing there, it's what I don't understand is how people say Pokemon has been waxed since blankety blank. You know, because I can say Pokemon has been waxed since Gold and Silver,
right?
Or Red and Blue. You know?
But
that's a lot. Yeah,
it's a lot.
Because I play every other Pokemon after that, and I enjoyed each of them. You know, obviously some of them have some things that I don't like. Some of them, the thing that bothers me is when they take stuff out of Pokemon, like taking out this thing from
the
Fire
recap.
Red. Yeah, that should always be back. That should always be there. It's a great It's a great thing to do.
It's a great feature.
It is. But yeah, man, like, I understand why people like Pokemon, you know? I get it. Why new generation always... Like, if I right now, right?
Yeah.
I have a neighbor who... I think his first game was, what's after Ruby and Sapphire?
Diamond and Pearl?
Yeah. That was his first game. And he always, like, if I talk to him about Pokemon, he'll always tell me a Diamond and Pearl Pokemon would be his favorite. You know, how that's his favorite region.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, I get that. You know, I understand that. I'm not going to be like, no, well, you're wrong. No.
Right.
Gold and silver. Right. But I'll be like, yo.
I can imagine having an argument with a child, bro.
Right? But I can't tell them, right? You know what?
Yeah.
Don't play red and blue. Only if you're, like, really into Pokemon. Because that's how it started. But play Fire Red and Leaf Green. You know? Great games. A great remake. But I'm never going to be like, bro, your generation sucks.
Because the way you felt about Red and Green when Red and Blue when they came out, it's the same way that a kid's gonna feel about Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm jealous of them because they got awesome animations, but
right.
But it was still. I mean, listen, you're right. The reason why Pokemon's not a fad is because it appeals to everybody. Another generation of people. You know, like there's always gonna be kids out there, and like in the future, because I know Pokemon's gonna outlive us all. I'm gonna introduce my child to
right.
Pokemon. Their first Pokemon game is not gonna be Red and Green, dude. I mean, Red and Blue. Jeez, why do I keep saying green? Red and Blue. It's gonna be Pokemon, whatever it's at the time. Whatever the fuck it is.
And I'm not gonna be like, you know what, this sucks.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, you know what, I hope you have the same joy and the experience that I had when I played these as a kid for the first time.
When I played Red and Blue, I hope you get that exact same joy.
Yeah. So like, I don't get why people always try to shit on the next generation.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's things you might not...
It's the reason why it's the next generation.
Right. I know there's things you might hate that got taken out. But you know what? That's what happens, you know? But, yeah, you know, that's what happens. That's just how it is.
Overall,
not every game is always going to be the same. Like, imagine still playing Ocarina of Time type of Legend of Zelda.
No.
Right?
It's got to be Breath of the Wild.
It is. It's got to be. Like, if you want to go to Ocarina of Time, sure. Do that at some point, yeah.
Yeah. Especially 3DS remake.
No, but I'm saying, like, imagine if that's all they're still making. Like, if they still made Ocarina of Time. And obviously, that's pretty much what happened with Twilight Princess. Wind Waker was different.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right? But Wind Waker was different, and Skyward Sword was different. You know? And I get the people who say they prefer Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time. That's cool and all. I love Skyward Sword.
Waker. Yeah, you're like a huge Skyward Sword fan. Like,
I will die at the hill that Skyward Sword is still one of the best. Probably matches Breath of the Wild for me.
I think we can all agree that Breath of the Wild is probably the best Zelda game now. But
see, that's the thing though. As much as I love Breath of the Wild, like the story for me in Skyward Sword, like the personality that they gave Link and Zelda and Groose, right?
Yeah.
The motion controls, I love the motion controls in Skyward Sword. To me, it's just, to me that's what made it stand out.
It's
like
still crazy because I remember people saying that the controls they weren't accurate, but then I'd watch you play. I'm like, yo, you're nailing everything.
Right?
Like, are you sure you guys are playing this correctly?
Yeah,
but calibrated correctly. It's just with that Wii Motion Plus, dude, you were fucking killing it, bro.
Right? I'm a huge fan. Like, to me, Skyward Sword is probably up there, top with Breath of the Wild as best Zelda games.
Really?
Yeah.
You're right though. There was a lot to the game to like. I was a big fan of Demise too. Just like the story also was pretty good.
Right. But I want to see. The thing about these two games, right, is I want to see.
We're also lore heads, so like,
yeah,
I want to know everything about Zelda.
Right. So. Like, I read the Skyward Sword manga, and I want to play that game.
Skyward Sword manga.
Yeah, because that's the first Link, and the first goddess.
Yeah.
And to me, like, I read the manga. It's only like 20 pages, 28 pages, I think. But to me, it's just like, I love this game so much. That manga, right? It just added so much to it. I'm like, oh man,
I didn't even know there was a manga. Now I gotta read it.
Yeah, you can find it online. It's pretty easy. Actually, not that easy, but you can find it online if you put some effort into it. Whatchamacallit. And it added to me a lot to the game. You know, it made me like, yeah, I love lore in video games. I don't care what the hell game it is. Like, if your lore is amazing, your backstory, it's amazing. I'm into it. You know. Give me everything. But yeah, the Skyward Sword manga added so much to Skyward Sword to me that just elevates it that higher. You know?
That experience, yeah.
So
I was like, you know more about the world and all this shit.
Yeah, and how it happened. Like, it explains why Skyloft is in the air. You know? It explains Link and the goddess, how she died and all that. And I'm just like, yeah, I want to play this game, though. You know, that's just like how I want to play.
Wait, so the manga it takes place outside of the game?
The manga is a prequel to the game.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. All right, cool. Yeah, cool. But and also, like I said, I gotta reiterate how much I like Demise as a character, especially when he was like, "You and me were always gonna be linked."
Right? I'm cursing you.
I was like, "Oh shit, okay."
That explains that, and it makes so much sense.
It was a huge lore dump too in that game.
It is like
yeah.
There's so much in Skyward Sword that if you like read into it,
and you really fuck with the lore of Zelda, like you're gonna enjoy Skyward Sword.
You are, but I mean, almost every Zelda game. The more lore, obviously, the more you know about almost any game,
the more you're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, but Zelda to me is like a special kind of thing because I haven't even played every Zelda game, but I know the story to every Zelda game.
Right.
Just because that's what you just read what got me. Yeah. And Zelda's just amazing. Huh?
That's true.
I also want to play a prequel to Breath of the Wild, but I'm also excited for the sequel to Breath of the Wild. So you know what? I'm happy either way.
Whatever, man.
Right?
The point is, just give me more Zelda, I guess.
Yeah, all the time. Also, back to the point. Stop hating on the next gen of Pokemon.
Yeah, you going on tangents. Well, let's round out the show a little bit, man. I just wanted to talk real quick about a little list that Metacritic put out about the 50 best reviewed games of the decade. Right? I just want to let you might want to go through like 15.
The first 15?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Like 15 to 1.
15 to 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not gonna start. What?
No.
Who does that?
NFL. The top 100.
They go from 100 to 1.
No, yeah, but they start like they do the first 10. They go from 100 to 91.
You're confusing me. Let's just talk about this.
Okay.
All right. So number 15, BioShock Infinite, 2013.
I hated that game.
I was not a fan. BioShock killed the BioShock franchise for me.
For me personally, BioShock Infinite, yes, it did. I love BioShock 1 and 2. I hate the storyline of BioShock Infinite. Doesn't make any sense. Understood it. Hated it.
Next game.
Right.
Wait, what has Adam Levine been up to?
He has a studio.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's his name, right? Adam Levine or some shit like that?
I'm not sure.
I think that might be it. But
Ken Levine.
There we go. Yes.
Adam Levine's the singer. No, Ken Levine. Yeah, he has a studio. He's working on something apparently.
Well, hopefully it works out better because he did a good job with BioShock 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Infinite, I feel like he was too
kissing
ambitious.
his own ass in that game.
He was like, I'm about to write some. Like he was just like doing lines of cocaine, just like guys, I'm about to fucking go crazy.
By the way, that's just his thing for any artist who's about to go crazy. They always do a line of cocaine. Like, he's not actually confirming that Ken Levine does this. That's just his K-fab.
It's like it's also Levine, guys. By the way. Number 14, which is funny to me, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D, but on 3DS.
Listen, a game of the forever will always remain a game of the forever.
Right?
You know?
No matter what decade it is, baby. If it comes out, it's probably
Let's
gonna
bring
be
it, Zelda. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I played Ocarina of Time for the first time on the
GameCube?
Wii. On the Wii,
the Wii Virtual Console.
Yeah, the Wii Virtual Console. This shit was so much fun. 3DS version came out, and I was like, "Holy shit, man! Whatever child plays this game right now, it's gonna have an amazing experience." The 3DS version, it works with the gyro aim-in.
It's amazing.
All the graphics are upright. Grezzo did a great job with the game.
They did always,
and I'm glad they gave them Majora's Mask. Number 13, Batman: Arkham City, Xbox 360, 2011.
I actually didn't enjoy that game that much. I enjoyed the close quarters of Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy, oh my god,
Arkham
Origins.
I did enjoy it. That's like Batman Year One shit, though, right?
Yeah. With what's his name? I forget the bad guy's name.
Who are you talking about?
Origins. Arkham Origins. Who's the main bad guy? I forgot.
Oh yeah, me too. But it was a fun game. I do like Batman. So.
Honestly, Arkham City is probably like the weakest one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Personally.
Arkham City. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Arkham Knight. I lent it to a friend. I don't think I ever gave it back. I need to play that game. But it's on the remastered collection's on this thing, right? On Game Pass. Should be, right?
I think so. Yes.
As of December 2019. Let's see. What was that? Number 12. God of War, PlayStation 4.
Nah. That's all I can say, honestly, about God of War.
Yeah, you're just not a fan.
I'm not a fan of Sony games like that.
I wanted to play more.
Mhm.
My friend lent me his disc, and every time I loaded the game, it crashed on me. It was like, we can't read the data that's on the disc. I was like, first of all, how the fuck does that work? Doesn't the game get downloaded into my hard drive? The disc is just there for authentication to tell you that I own the game, right?
You're telling me that it can't read the authentication code off the disc.
Right? And also, how many times do you have to read the authentication code in order for me to keep playing?
And it can't just be the one.
And honestly, once again, we're no Nikola Teslas here, okay? We're not actually sure how the shit works, but I'm just saying, like, if it's downloaded,
Why do I need
what is it that you
more than
cannot
once?
read them? I don't comprehend. Number 11, Portal 2, 2011.
Great
Portal
co-op game.
2. Portal's a great fucking game, right? Portal 2 just gives you more of what you want. It added the little slime thing, which I wasn't too big of a fan
Oh,
of.
the little bouncy thing.
Yeah, and
I enjoyed Portal. Hated the song. No, I actually hated the meme. My bad. I love the song.
I'm gonna say what?
I love the song. I hate the meme. I got annoyed by its fans. Love the speed runs though.
Oh, the cake is a lie meme.
Yeah.
Never understood it.
Me neither. Love the speed run though. I love seeing speed runs.
I've never seen a Portal speed run.
That's crazy. I like the lore.
I can imagine.
The rat man. Man, Portal's good. Like thinking about it.
Yeah, Portal 2 was just more of the what you wanted. Those two robots.
More co-op, yeah. I forget their names. I don't really care about the robots now.
I don't care about their fucking names. It was a lot of fun though. Number 10, Red Dead Redemption, Xbox 360, 2010.
I hated that game.
I didn't know Red Dead Redemption came out in this decade.
I hated that game.
God, I replayed it. I played it to get ready for Red Dead Redemption 2, which I never got around to playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's such a fucking slog the first 5 hours.
It
You're
is.
following this girl on your horse. I'm just like, yo, let me just let it rip, bro. I'm a fucking cowboy.
Anybody who tells you that it's not Grand Theft Auto with horses is wrong.
Yeah. Also,
there's no way you can say it's not the same as Grand Theft Auto.
Essence of Grand Theft Auto's gameplay just permeates the game.
Yeah.
It's just it is.
I have more fun with like Call of Juarez.
There's nothing wrong with it because, like, of course, take GTA or whatever, Rockstar, whatever. It's like,
yeah. I had more fun with like the Call of Juarez series. You know
no.
what cowboy game to me had more
You
fun?
say shit like this, and I don't. Sometimes I feel like you do it on purpose. You
No.
know you're gonna get shit for saying things like that.
You know what I'm gonna get shit for saying? What you know what cowboy game I love more than Red Dead 1 or 2?
This man's gonna say Dylan's rolling was
No.
What?
Damnation.
Damnation was. Oh shit! Wow, I haven't heard that one forever.
I fucking love
That's the one with the vertical
Damnation.
gameplay, right?
Yeah, where they can climb almost everything and zip line through
holy
things.
shit.
It was reviewed like garbage, but I
That was
had
a
so
terrible
much
game.
fun. Yo, that co-op in that game was amazing.
And
I
the
had
online
so
was-
much
was
fun.
funny too.
Oh, yeah, and it's a cowboy game because it's cowboy themed.
Yeah,
Like the
It's
characters
cowboy
dressed like cowboys, and I love that game more than I would ever like Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption,
Redemption.
the franchise.
Well, the last two games made by what's their name, Rockstar.
Mm.
The ones before that was
Which one?
Red
Red
Dead.
Dead Revolver.
Yeah.
The Capcom one.
Mhm.
Shut up, man. You're
I
spicy
mean,
takes,
you also
bro.
want to take another good cowboy game.
Mhm.
It's the one they made for the Wii.
Which one? Zack and Wiki? No, it's
no.
a pirate game.
Oh my God, Ubisoft was it that made it?
No, which one are you talking about?
Yeah, Ubisoft, the one where you also slice people.
Red Steel.
There you go.
Red Steel?
Yeah.
Red Steel 2 was great, man. Red Steel 2 was dope.
Yeah.
The fucking
Cowboy
cel shaded
themed game,
graphics.
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Another great cowboy game. That's
Nope.
what you guys should play. Those games. Don't play Red Dead. Red Dead is boring as hell.
Wow, look at you. Look at you, man. Why you
I go-
talking from your chest, bro? I love it.
What was number 9?
Number 9 and 8 is the same game, The Last of Us. Let me tell you this.
PS3 and PS4?
Let me tell you this.
I hate that.
The Last of Us is one of my favorite games of all time. Because can I spoil it now?
Mm-hmm.
The beginning. I think we're about to come up to a new.
Yeah, the
decade,
girl
guys.
dies. His daughter
dies
The
at the
daughter
beginning.
dies.
And
Honestly, I don't care that she died.
yeah,
I understood the point of why she died.
That was my problem. It's just like, yes, I understand
Right.
what the problem is. I get why. Oh, yeah, he's a broken man because he lost his daughter, and that's what causes him to be
I don't
who
feel
he
bad
is.
for him though.
The thing is, you probably would have wanted to save that like towards the middle of the game at least.
No, at least let you play with him and his daughter for like the first hour or so.
Don't
she dies off in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
depending on how quick you get through the intro.
It's like
I hate it.
It's like people are gonna say, "Well, what happens in Up? Like, why were you so emotionally affected?"
I wasn't.
Also you weren't. Yeah, but it's like because they built it up. Like they showed you their whole relationship. It doesn't just start with, "Oh, it's a father-daughter. That means their relationship is perfect, and her dying is a tragic thing." It's like,
honestly,
well, I don't know her. It's like I don't know connection to her.
Yeah, I don't know her. I don't know their relationship.
Right.
If anything, they could have hated each other.
Yeah, it could have been a fucked up relationship for all we know. Joe's not a good person. Joe's not a good man.
Because that's the thing, you know. Some people just don't like their family.
That's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that weird start that a lot of people really enjoyed.
I don't get why. I don't feel bad for the character. You only spend the one time where she's walking around at night.
Such a good game, dude. So
I don't like the story.
I'm so hyped for the Last of Us 2.
Like I enjoyed the multiplayer for that game actually.
Yeah, that's also a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the multiplayer for The Last of Us. Hated the story. Then I really enjoyed the gameplay, which is weird because I really enjoyed the multiplayer.
Yeah, that's always strange actually. You're more of a story guy.
Huh?
You're more of a story guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean when it comes to like Sony games, because that's pretty much what they do, is their cinematics things. I'm more of a gameplay, but like with Sony, you know, since they want to do story cinematic, we're the best, you know.
Yeah.
Nintendo gods or Naughty gods, whatever.
Sometimes they can't lose focus on the gameplay.
Yeah,
sometimes,
and honestly, did not enjoy the story for The Last of Us.
It was cool. I thought it was a morally complex story with choices that had to be made, and either you agree or you don't. Either way, the decisions were made. Get over it. I'm not talking to you specifically. I'm saying like just in general.
No.
But it's a new decade. I would have done the same thing. I would have saved L. I would have saved L too.
Dell?
L?
Oh, Ellie.
Man, you haven't played the game, so you don't call it like how we call it.
Alright, go ahead. You said 8 and 9.
That was 8 and 9, yeah.
So 7?
Number 7 is, of course, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim was a V. That's 5, right? Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, which is a game that I only really, really got into on the Switch. And yes, I understand why people love the game. Oh my fucking god.
It's a great game. I played it.
You showed me the other day that the theme song has lyrics on it.
Yeah. Do again.
That
is a great theme song.
It's a great theme song. The same way the Wonderful 101 has a great theme song.
Oh, the Wonderful 101 is amazing. Song. I'm assuming number 1's gonna be Red Dead 2 then.
Yo.
Or GTA 4.
Number 6 is, I don't agree with it at all, because it's not even the best game of the franchise. Mass Effect 2.
Hell no.
I was shocked, man. Mass Effect 2 is just a giant DLC for Mass Effect 1.
People say that the story, like, yeah, I just see Mass Effect 2 as DLC, honestly.
Yeah.
Because to me, it makes more sense as DLC. It's not like, I get this. People can't, you want to come at me? Go right ahead, bro. Like,
but
I played that game like 5 times.
What do you do in that game? What do you do in that game, Mass Effect?
Recruit people.
That's all you do. Literally, all you do is recruit people and gather resources.
Right.
That's the crux of the game, bro. That's the only thing you're doing.
People probably would be like, well, in Mass Effect 1, you do the same thing. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You
There's a whole thing in Mass Effect 1.
Right.
That sets up the reason why you're doing everything in Mass Effect 2.
But, like, I can tell you everybody you recruit. Honestly, you look at my gamer thingy for Mass Effect 2.
I'm about to say,
I've speedrun that game.
Like...
I've beat it in like the hardest difficulty.
Yo, I've never seen you complete a game so quick relative to how long it should be taking you to beat the game.
No, but yeah, me and my friend, we speedran the game to see which one of us can beat it fastest.
Yeah.
And I played that game, so I actually played it multiple times, just because I enjoyed the abilities.
Yeah.
Right. Just the shoulder tackle to me is amazing. The sniper spy, the turn invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I still prefer Mass Effect 1. To me, Mass Effect 1 is the best game in that franchise.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2, honestly, I hate Mass Effect 2.
Really?
Yeah. Just because,
compared
as
to
somebody, somebody who loved Mass Effect 1 and the type of game that is.
Yeah.
I hated Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, it was like a
complete.
It's not like a genre shift,
no.
But
Actually,
almost,
it is.
Yeah, it's like you can almost make the argument that it was a jump.
Yeah, because Mass Effect 1 is an
RPG.
RPG.
Yeah,
You cannot
through and through,
argue
bro.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
that's BioWare, the RPG company.
Yeah. But Mass Effect 2 is a third-person shooter
Okay.
with RPG elements.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, for
And
sure.
it's completely different. Like, I prefer Mass Effect 1.
Yeah,
Same
like,
reason.
so
The
much,
same.
I saw you play Mass Effect 2. I was like, I'm not gonna touch that game just because I really love Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, and it is. Mass Effect 2, I just did not enjoy it. I enjoyed Mass Effect 3 to an extent. Hated the ending. That's the only thing about Mass Effect 3 that
Fucked it up.
yeah. Like
Even when they were like, yo, we revised it, download it now. It's like
I played
mean,
it.
I still don't really see a difference.
I still put Mass Effect 3 over Mass Effect 2 because of the multiplayer.
Yeah.
And
Which you dumped hours into.
oh, so many. Even on the Wii U.
Even on the Wii U, yeah.
But yeah, Mass Effect 1 obviously the best one. Mass Effect 3, it's the better one out of Mass Effect 3 and 2. And I just hate Mass Effect 2, honestly.
Right.
Just because to me it seemed like DLC. I get that it's not. It would have been crazy. It's DLC.
Yeah.
I still would have bought it as if it was a DLC. I probably would have been more receptive to it.
Yeah. Like
Would have
an
enjoyed it more.
expansion, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it was. I felt like it was an
Yeah,
expansion.
if you sold it to me as an expansion pack, I would have probably seen it better.
$30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
30. No, even like tell me, yo, it's an expansion pass. Here's $50. I'll still be
50,
happy.
40. Don't call
Yeah.
it Mass Effect 2 though.
Yeah, just to me, the fact that it's Mass Effect 2, and pretty much everything you do is just recruiting the characters.
Yeah.
To me, it's just
you're also recruiting characters you know already. So
yeah, and for some reason they still don't believe you or don't. That now they're doing their own thing, even though you know what happened in Mass Effect 1.
I was like, yeah, but Saren. It's like,
right?
what do you not remember that at all, dude?
Did you not see how he like transformed? You know, his species doesn't do that.
He gave us the projection of what a Reaper is.
Right?
It's like,
You see,
like,
we talked to the Reaper. We was in what Ilios or
we
whatever.
talked to a guy who was like, "Oh, I just sent the signal to
Yeah,
just
right.
wipe the world out."
But yeah, you see me right here with all my abilities.
Yeah.
Imagine 100 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what we do? We were designed to wipe you guys out. Well, you know what? We still don't want it. You know what? You have to earn my trust. No. Actually, you know what? You don't even recruit the people you know.
Right.
Like the only one that comes back is the Turian. I
Garrus.
forget his name. There you go, Garrus.
The
and,
bro, by the way.
right? And what's her name? Tali.
Tali. Yeah.
And I think those are the. Oh, wait, no.
But Tali's not even in Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, she is.
Is she? Oh yeah, she is. You're right. Absolutely.
She's just not a love interest. Garrus is there, and the Krogan. Those are the only
Rex,
three that you come back.
My man Rex.
Yeah, because the what's her name? The blue girl. And she does her own shit. The
Yeah,
racist
sorry.
girl.
Oh, shit, I did forget about her.
Yeah.
Then you introduced to the iconic Miranda. Well, either way, listen. Let's just move on from Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, then the racist girl. Don't care, honestly. I that's the thing though. I hated both of the human
Ashley.
characters.
Ashley.
Yeah,
Right?
Ashley and the other guy. Hated both of them. They both turned like to shit on the second one. One turns like super racist. Well, even more racist. Hates you. And then the other guy is just like, you know what? You did some suspect
sketchy,
stuff,
man.
right?
Right.
What? I saved you, bro.
Yeah.
I could have let you killed. I could let you stay there.
We saved the world. We pretty much saved the world the first game.
How you gonna believe them over me? You be
And
like,
also, I died, and I'm now back to life. Which, come on, dude. Like I'm a pretty amazing person.
Right.
you gotta start believing me at some point.
I
But
hated Mass Effect 2.
number 5,
Mhm.
Super Mario Odyssey, Nintendo Switch,
Yes.
2017.
Speedrun the game.
One Up Girl, which I actually am a little ashamed to admit I did not play.
Odyssey?
Yeah.
I'll play that game. I completed it. Beat the darker side of the moon. Beat
That's the hard stage thing?
yeah, it's like the Champions Road of that game.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah.
Champions Road was fucking
I
hard.
love
I don't even think we
any
beat
3D
it.
Mario
Did we?
Champions Road on the.
We did beat Champions World, right?
Which one?
On
Wii U?
Yeah,
I think so.
which is funny.
It took us so much.
We didn't beat it. I died, I think, midway through it. You actually fucking cleared it. Which now I feel bad because I felt like I was holding you back at the end there.
But yo, I love Champion Road on
God,
every 3D Mario game.
Yeah, I
Yo.
love Nintendo going. Listen, this is the stages for the hardcore players, right? Because you know they just gotta dump at least one world of difficult stages at us,
Yeah.
and I appreciate them for that.
Though
For
the
not forgetting
Champions
us.
Road for Odysseys, I super easy compared to the one for Wii U.
Get out of
3D
here,
World, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just, I think it's mostly also because you just have so many movement options in Odyssey.
Oh yeah, especially with the hat.
Yeah, it's just so much easier to save yourself, or do any type of jump that you normally can't do in the other 3D game.
So it would have been a difficult stage had it just been like regular Mario.
Maybe, but that's the thing though. You can't really take the stage out of it and put it in another one because it's designed for Odyssey.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But yeah, I'm shocked. I mean, I guess not really, but Super Mario Odyssey.
Number
Switch.
5.
Number 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, which
No,
I have nothing positive to say about the Grand Theft Auto franchise.
it's boring. There's some there's
Man, I
there's
just can't get into it, bro. Like, you can at least tolerate it if you're playing with people that you know.
Mhm.
But man, I
see that's the thing though.
can't,
I
dude.
hate that as an excuse.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's fun with friends. I mean, any game is fun. Shit,
So many things.
Damnation was
fun
fun with friends. Huh?
Like, go watch Game Grumps, bro. They
Right.
play shitty games, but it's still fun with friends.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
You watch our Movember streams.
Exactly. We play,
Those are
we play
hilarious
bad
with
games.
stupid bad games. Yeah, it's
yeah,
just there's
in
too
Grand
much
Theft Auto,
realism
man,
in Grand Theft Auto. Like, there's just so many like small details that shouldn't be there because they're boring. I don't want to watch some of these details. No.
Yeah.
Same thing with Red Dead Redemption 2. Like,
Which,
I
by
don't want
the
to see the
way,
guy
which is-
picking through
Which
every
is number
pocket.
3, by the way. Red
Yeah.
Dead Redemption 2.
So that means number 1 and
Yo.
2, right? Let me see if
Number
I can
2?
get them. It would be Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
right? And then number 1, Grand Theft Auto 4.
No.
Unless that one didn't come out. Red
No.
Dead Redemption 2.
The Red Dead Redemption 2 is number 3.
No, it could come out for both systems.
No. Well, actually, technically, it's a 3-way, 5-way tie.
Okay.
Yeah. Because number 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all 97 on Metacritic. Number 2, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which, yes, deserves a lot of the accolades that it got.
All of them.
Holy shit.
All the love.
Man, you talk about a step up in a game franchise. The move from Skyward Sword
Yes.
to Breath of the Wild is holy, and it's not done. Breath of the Wild
So,
2 is just gonna expand on that, bro, which I am
Talk
ready
about
for.
shaking up a franchise. Jesus.
Talk about it, man.
Whole new
They said we're gonna give you a whole world
right?
with a dynamic game system in there as well. By the
Hell
way,
yeah.
Breath of the
Jesus.
Wild is an incredible game.
It is.
I'm still
Everybody
not
should
done
play
with
it,
it.
man.
At least once.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the Switch version outsold the Switch system itself when the game launched, which is still
yeah.
fucking crazy,
Right?
dude.
The attach rate was over 1.
It was over 100%. And number 1, I completely forgot about this. I didn't know it came out this decade. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is number 1 in
What
Metacritic's
year
top
did
50.
that come out?
2010. It just made the list,
Wow.
which is wild. That a
Super Mario
game-
Galaxy 2?
Yeah, that a game made.
I
in
do enjoy it more than
2010.
Odyssey.
Do you really?
Yes.
Wow.
Luigi.
Oh yeah, his Green Stars, his
Yeah.
Green Star challenge. Yeah, I do remember.
No, but you can even play as Luigi. I had to speedrun the whole game, though. Honestly,
Because-
like the first time I played Super Mario Galaxy 2,
Yeah,
I just ran through that fucking game
you did.
as quick as possible just to unlock Luigi.
Because yeah, you found out you can play as Luigi.
So I didn't even have time to like enjoy the levels.
Yeah.
To me, it was a grind.
But then
It
you
was
did
just
the
like-
Green Star challenge.
No, yeah. After I unlocked Luigi, I went back and played through every level again to enjoy it, to actually experience how the fucking level's supposed to be played. So I'm telling you, man, I speedran that whole game like crazy.
The funny part is that I remember the reception to Galaxy 2 when it was announced,
Mhm.
where everybody's like, "Why just?" That's the problem with the Wii. You can't make DLC. Everybody thought this was just gonna be some shitty thing that they threw together because Mario Galaxy got so much momentum.
Praise and honor.
Yeah, but holy shit, Nintendo really bunkered down. Was like, we're gonna make something.
I mean, it started off
incredible.
as it was supposed to be DLC
Mhm.
or like a sequel package to Galaxy,
Yeah,
but then they threw in so many ideas. It was like, let's just make part 2,
fuck it.
right?
And holy
Don't
shit,
care.
did they stick the landing?
Right. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is still one of the greatest platformers.
Games ever.
Yeah.
Not even platformers,
No, yeah,
bro.
no,
One of the greatest
definitely.
games ever.
Just saying,
controls are
platformers
tight.
of this service.
Yeah. The controls are tight,
Right.
bro.
The Wiimote plays. It uses the
was
Wiimote
so great.
amazing. I hated that they took off Luna. What's her name? Rosalina's story.
Yeah.
Hated that. That's my only complaint about that game. Is just that.
Right.
I love.
We did get Rosalina out of the
Rosalina from Galaxy 1.
But man, holy shit, what a game! And I cannot believe that game has made its way as the number 1 on Metacritic's top 50 games of the decade, bro. Not the top 50 games, but the top 50 highest rated games of the decade. Can't believe Super Mario Galaxy 2. God, it takes me back to the Wii days, man, when things were a lot more simpler. But I think that's gonna be it from us here.
I think so. Any announcements?
December, Better Together Gaming. We're gonna stream some games, some co-ops, because December is the time to really
It's time to spend
find
time
people
with
to
your
spend
family.
time with,
Right.
people that you
Friends,
love.
family,
Doesn't have
loved
to be
ones.
necessarily family. Family, the term honestly, family. It's whatever you want it to be, right? Our best friends are our family.
I don't have best friends. I only have family members.
That's it. Family is whatever you want it to be. Find the people that you love. Spend some fucking time with them.
Right.
Play some goddamn games. If you drink some alcohol. If you don't, go out with your friends and drink some goddamn Sprite and just hang out with them.
But yeah, you know what? I think that's it, man.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it.
Yeah, can't wait for next week.
Yeah, I can't wait for next week, which we are definitely going to record. But I think that's gonna be all from us here. Like, comment, subscribe, everything that the YouTubers say, because we are a slave to the YouTube algorithm. Bye.
The Applesauce Podcast is a Studio 149 production. It is written by Victor Suarez, edited and produced by Mr. Lightman, and made possible by listeners like you. Thank you.